know you put up. They tried to railroad us. Look behind me.
I'll suck your dick. The top's flowing too much inertia.
I'm coming, Jesus.
Right, Emma? Emma, write that down.
Oh, hey, my dick's moving. Oh, hey. About what?
Mike Morse, shut your fucking mouth. Shuli Network. Gifted membership machine.
We're doing it. 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 Doing it. And
Yeah, bro. I like this tonight. This is kind of scene.
am I here?
I'm the fucking idiot. Like this is the steamer complete. Like every boy that's the only one allowed is the pig. Right, Emma? I'll suck your dick. Can't help, and I don't mean that as a joke. Let's get out of here.
Rico.
Here we are, everybody. How are you?
The light button, you fucking coward.
Thanks for bugs. Thanks for bugs. Hold on.
The light button, you fucking coward.
There's a type of individual across the nation. They're a reason to rejoice, a cause for celebration. Their alarm clock rings, they grab a cup of joe, jump in the car, and it's off to work. They go. They're pushing those brooms, they're grabbing those rakes, they're cleaning those rooms and fixing those breaks. They're baking some bread, they're making some deals, they're building your shed and serving you your meals. But there's a lot to learn about when your job is new. Thank God that there are videos to show us what to do. Because they're trainables through snow and rainables. Like you and me, they're average Joe and Janeables. Yeah, we're all trainables, fancy and plainables. Cleaning up those stainables, unclogging your drainables, pumping your propanables, cooking your chow mainables, piloting your planeables, serving your champagneables, selling you cocainables, never complainables. They are the Trainables.
That song never gets shorter. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Trainables, one and all. How we doing? How we living? How we feeling? Anthony Benhauser, the great Mike Morse, the boys in the back, Frog, Discount, the gang's all here. We're here as well. Thank you for tuning in. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. A lot of people here tonight from different channel. I think we got a lot of new people showing up. So, yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming. If you're from Active Self-Protection or you heard about it through Mike or Active Self-Protection, hit a 1 in the chat. Throw a 1 in there. Thank you. If you're not new here, hit a like.
Yeah.
Also, if you're new here, hit the like, hit subscribe.
The like button, you fucking cowards.
And
Yeah.
if you're neither, explain yourself.
What are you doing here? How did you find this? And why are you still here? Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. That way you know when we're live doing all kinds of stuff. And then get yourself a membership. Tier 1's $5, tier 2's $10. If you go tier 2, you get 3 bonus shows a week. You get access to the Discord. You get all the archives. You get everything. You're the coolest kid on the block. If you get the $5 one, you still get access to the Discord, some of the archives. And we respect you. We respect you. But if you can't swing either of them, that's fine. Turn on accept gifted memberships. There's a link in the description of the show. It'll take you to your settings. Turn it on because you just might catch one.
Gifted membership machine.
Yeah, but you won't if it's not on. So you got to turn it on. Good luck. Let's get to these right out the gate because we got a lot to get to tonight. Richard Porter becoming a member.
Behind my paywall.
Appreciate that. Drunkula, thank you, becoming a member.
Completely unprecipited. What's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, this I think is from Blunder earlier. Porter signed up twice. He went tier 1 and tier 2.
Right,
Okay.
right.
So Fonda Cox, thank you.
Behind my paywall.
Thank you, sweetie. Red Brazos, thank you.
Behind my paywall.
Appreciate that. Buko Bill, thank you.
Behind my paywall.
Get in here. What do we got? CDZ 9000. Come
Behind
on.
my paywall.
Let's go. What else? Jared. Thank you, Jared.
Behind my paywall.
These might be people from earlier in the day. We were doing a live. If you didn't catch it, we did a live emergency show of John's appearance on.
Stay tuned for an emergency show
on morning television out in Ohio. And
it went exactly as you might think it did.
Well, there was a bit of a wrinkle where the host was
his shirt.
Well, yeah, John's shirts were filled with lots of wrinkles, but the host was so not into it and could care less about John and who he was. It was great. It was great. So that's available to watch. Toilet seat coming down. Yes,
Behind my paywall.
I think he wanted to be into it, and I think about 2 seconds into the conversation with John, he realized this is just not going to work out. So
a lot of theories. A lot of theories as to what went wrong exactly.
I think it was after his first cocaine joke on midday news TV that probably sealed the deal for him, and then didn't go well after the homosexual joke or the fat joke after that.
Yeah, we should reach out to that Willard Scott type guy and ask
Matt Stone. That's
I'm waiting for the for him to be like, oh, you guys get a recording, you can take that and edit that. No, we're live. Oh. Fudge-sicle. Legend right there. Thank you, Fudge. Technicolor gifting a membership. I told you they gift around here. Come on. Turn them on. Gartner fan.
Behind my paywall.
Love you, pal. Hope all is well. Holy shit. I love ASP. Yes. Frog is over the moon. That's like his favorite channel to watch. Mike's his mentor, his Yoda.
Yeah, but we're
And-
talking about the other guy.
Yeah, he's great. Giddy up, Willever. Let's go.
Yeah.
There's Neil. Thanks, Neil.
I heard that Joe's going to be putting on a fashion show for this guy when he comes on.
Oh,
no,
whether
please
he
don't,
likes it or
Shuli.
not.
For the love of everything holy, please don't.
Please, I got so many windows filled up. You got to give me time. I got Lenny singing.
One man come in the name of love. One man come and go. One man come here to justify. One man to overthrow. In the name of love. One more in the name of love.
Did you say the name of cum?
Of love. One more in the name of love.
Every Tuesday's choir practice. By the way.
Yeah, keep practicing.
We'll be hearing more of that as soon as he gets his car back.
I can't believe that sentence just came out. But, Mike Willever looks like Shawnee's brother. I love it. Let's hope he talks like Shawnee. No freaking way. This is a crossover I never thought I would see. Nice. I dig it, man. They got a huge channel. Zima Drinker, is that high register? And everybody thinks he's Shawnee. JG, and thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Gartner membering up again, tier 2.
Get off your knees, Dave. You're embarrassing yourself.
Hellraiser, come on.
It was a
Gifted one.
barbecue restaurant.
Bitter P becoming a
Behind
member.
my
Thank you.
paywall.
Thank you, Bitter. No, I am a cryptid. Oh, hi, Don.
Oh, hey, conspiracy douchebags, Stevie Lou.
It's redundant, but go ahead.
Don't scumbag me, bro.
Don't scumbag me, bro. Dixon Cider gift and fiver.
Ooh.
Thank you. Appreciate
Rob
that.
Fox Bichon Friege.
Oh, hey guys. Hope you had a good week. We had a great week. You guys are the reason behind that. So thank you very much. And we hope you guys are having a great week. It's the Shabbos. We're here. He did not have a good week. But it's the Shabbos. It's Friday. It's payday. It's weed day. It's coke day. Whatever your thing is, enjoy it. Be safe.
Shuli's
And,
Jewish. He can't help it. And I don't mean that as a joke.
You couldn't have any of this, Shuli. This is maple bacon whiskey.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's I just first time I've tried it. Rattlesnake Rosies.
Wow.
Well, that makes sense because your face looks like a pancake.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Burn there.
Easy. Well, guys, it's been great. I'm taking off. We'll see you. All right. Carmela gifted a membership.
Thanks for bucks.
Thank you, Carmela. Carmela. 15 months ain't bad. Sup, Froggy and Dawn. I almost got locked out, but man
Hey,
never
Froggy.
stops trying.
Oh,
Oh, hey,
man,
Big Trippin'.
that's close.
Overweight Stuttering John told a fat joke to a fat host. Let's not gloss over that.
Read the room.
Right.
He might have been gay too. You don't
Oh.
friggin' know. I mean, what if the guy was a fat gay guy?
Do you have any screenshots of from that today you can put up that we captured during the show? We got such him bombing, him being a douche after a joke. Oh, there's such great pictures. All right, Woody, the OG of OG. That's the start.
It's like a hostage video.
That's what he looked. That's what he should have looked like at the end of the appearance, not the beginning. Yeah. Oh God, his hair was just
Oh wow.
not good. And he's performing tonight. I think we're going to get some updates throughout the evening.
Ooh.
It's maybe a long night, folks. It's a Friday night, so hope you brought your sleeping bags. Woody, the OG of OGs, with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 5 right there. Kevin, did you get that all? Haiku Haircut, formerly Barclays the Best Dog, gifting a membership. Come on. Love you, Barclay. Here, I'll do it. Thank you. Oh, hello. Big Daddy. What's that guy's name again?
I don't remember.
He was the guy. He was a televangelist.
Homo Gijo,
Yeah.
I believe.
You're close. It's not far
Was
off.
he
from that.
Spanish? Was that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a
Right.
documentary on him. I think HBO did or something.
His name's El Kadong.
he's like El Liberace. He's the Spanish Liberace.
Brache.
What? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, Woody with another one. You son of a bitch. Leon McCarthy Corona the Third.
His name was Walter Mercado.
Walter Mercado. That's his name. Yep. Gifted one Shuli Network membership. Thank you, Leon.
Thank you, Leon.
It's a long name for a dog. Oops, forgot to change my avatar. I was watching Skeptical Robot and they mentioned Walter Mercado. Yeah, what's his story? I don't remember why they made a documentary. It was something interesting there.
I think it sums it up in that picture.
I mean, yes, that is interesting, but I think there was something else. Shelly, thank you. Thanks for always making me chuckle. Love watching you, boy. Love you. Thank you. Who the fuck's job is? Come on. Come on now. This one's better.
Oh, yeah. That's so good.
I hope no one records Stuttering John tonight. He hates that. I don't think anybody will.
No.
Or it'll look like Pearl Jam's playing because they allow people to bring equipment to record them. So it'll be like boom mic set up right in the center. Technicolor gifting us $5. Let's go. Don't worry, I'm keeping track. Okay, conspiracy douchebag Stevie Lou is keeping track of all the gifted and super chats. So thank you to everybody. WLW Carpentry, thank you for gifting a membership. Let's go. You guys ready to rock?
Sure.
Let's have fun. Let's bring in our guest. Active Self-Protection over on YouTube. They are listen, they're a huge channel. They got millions of subscribers. And this guy is the reason why. He's easy on the eyes. Nobody's going to deny that. It's a tall drink of bold water, and we like that around these parts. Keep it going for Mike Willever. Come on, let's go.
What's going on, boys? How you doing?
Hey, we're good, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I appreciate the doff of your cap to indicate that I'm in a safe place with my bald head. I really appreciate that. Very nice.
I got you.
I want you to know. I remember you from I guess Sirius XM. I was a big Stern fan back in the 80s. In fact, I was a DC 101 guy. This is how far back I go.
Wow, that's way back.
To when he got booted for the Air Florida phone call, if I recall correctly. Yeah. And then someone named Doug Trapp took his place, and it was just a wasteland of morning radio after that. The Grease Man was well, he wasn't Howard Stern, was he? It was not good for a long time. So I'm thrilled to be here. You know, I think Neil, our CMO, Neil Widener, I think he's watching. I'm pretty sure he arranged this because he's trying to get me fired. I'm almost certain that's what's going on here.
Well, he booked you on the right show for that.
I'm saying.
First things first, we like to have fun around here. You know, Trainables it started out where we just watched old training videos from, you know, nostalgia jobs, some still around, but, you know, people singing about Wendy's cup of chili and, you know, stuff that they actually made people sit through and watch. And then it just kind of grew into, you know, we talk about some of the stuff that happens in this Dabbleverse that we work and play in. We kind of tackle some news stories here and there, bring up all kinds of weird videos and weird topics. One thing I wanted to ask you about, though, I heard through the grapevine that one of your dreams is to do stand-up comedy.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll say this about that. I understand that doing stand-up comedy is not being the funny guy in the office or the funniest guy all your friends know. I am that guy. I'm the funniest guy all my friends know. You can ask John or Neil that. And I did one brief stand-up set on the back porch of a house at our annual conference a couple of years ago, and Neil thought it was the funniest thing he'd ever seen. His ribs hurt the next day, the whole 9 yards. But I've yet to actually work up the courage to go do like an open mic. I live in Tucson. It's not the biggest stand-up, you know, hub in the world. It's not Austin or New York or LA, but
they have a nice club out there.
Oh yeah,
In
They got-
Tucson. Yeah. What's it called? I forgot.
it's not stand up live, is it?
No, I
Or
forget.
levity? It's not levity, is it?
No, there's a stand up live up in Phoenix. I'm pretty sure. I get every once in a while.
Shit, I did that place. I know what you Cooper's.
It's not How So Laughs or the Ha Ha Hee Hee Hut.
Call
Yeah, why do they all have such stupid names? By the way, since I'm not a stand-up comedian, I can make fun of all the hilarity and the funny bone and the hootie hoo and whatever else.
Was
it's a little much.
Was it Tags? That's a chain.
We have Laughs. Laughs. Laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
probably the one.
The fact that I haven't heard of it doesn't mean very much.
Some of the other clubs with not as funny names closed down early, like Holocaust. That one
Holocaust
did
did not take off. Did not
No,
take off.
no.
Open wrists.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Remember that one in
Open Wrist, Open Mic was pretty good though.
Yeah.
one took off though in Philly. If you don't like it, leave. That one people actually like.
That's the most Philly name of a club I've ever heard in my life. I did notice. I'm from DC originally, so not a lot of love for the good people of Philly and their football fans, notwithstanding. I did notice the Waffle House theme behind you guys, which does take me back to my 30 years in law enforcement. Waffle House, it's. What do they say? Denny's is Waffle House for people who can't fight, something like that. I heard that somewhere.
That's right. Listen, did you know about the codes at Waffle House? The ordering? Huh?
Well, I've heard people talk about speckled and smeared and all this other crap having to do with the hash browns or something, but I don't know.
No, that's Yiddish. That's Jew talk. That's my people. I know the speckle, schmear.
And the
they have a whole system of where they'll what was it? They place certain condiments on the plate, and that tells the cook what the order is.
If you want 2 hash browns, that means 3 hash browns. There's like this. It's a weird way.
You put 3 jelly packets for 2 hash browns. It's this weird system they have there, which is fascinating to me.
So you guys watch training videos. If you remind me, I will send your producer. I think Joe's your producer, right? Is that his title? I don't know.
Yes. Do we have any videos of Joe?
Yeah, we do.
I will send him some of the funniest old police training videos you've ever seen. I mean, they are genuinely hilarious.
Oh, great!
Like from the 50s and 60s, LAPD, NYPD.
Yeah, I would love that.
That are inadvertently hilarious. I think you guys would probably get a kick out of those.
Yeah, you guys watch some body cam footage stuff too, as well.
Yeah, that's mainly where I come in on the channel. So John started the channel over a decade ago, and it was he kind of fell into it, and the idea was that he's the John Madden of on-camera violence. He will take a surveillance video of usually of a crime in progress, usually a mugging or what a carjacking or whatever, and he will break it down for people in a way that kind of no one else has ever done. And when I retired from being a federal agent, I went to work for John, and my job is to twice a week I'm on there breaking down badge cam and dash cam video of police officers and sheriff's deputies and kind of talking about what they did right. Unfortunately, frequently lately, what they did wrong is almost as frequently the case. I hate to say, but that's just that's what we do. The idea being, cops will watch these and get some training points, and the general public will watch them and kind of get some insight into why the cop does what he does, why he shows up and he's already at 11 when it seems like there's no call for that, and just kind of give some people some insight into kind of what law enforcement does and why.
What you said, federal agent? Where'd you work?
I was a special agent for Homeland Security investigations. So it's kind of like the FBI, only we do our main thrust is anything that comes into or leaves the country that's our nexus. So, drugs, guns, transnational gang members, cartels. I worked all that kind of stuff for 25 years with the feds. And
Did you ever feel that you were in real danger at any point
besides tonight coming on here?
Besides danger of being fired for being on this show? No, not at all. No, yeah. I mean, I probably the most dangerous stuff I did was gangs. I did gangs for a long time in Southern California, and it was street level stuff for a long time. And so, I can't
believe you didn't fit in. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Stick out a bit in Southern Cal. What were the gangs you worked against? Crips, Bloods,
it's mainly San Diego County, and people think of San Diego as they think of like I don't know, Three's Company or the beach and all that sort of thing. And San Diego's great, and most of it's very nice, but mainly in the North County and East San Diego, there's a lot of serious gangs. A lot of the guys were there because LA did gang injunctions back in the 80s and 90s, and those guys couldn't associate with each other anymore. So they migrated south. So we had gangs in San Diego called like South Los and, you know, West Pack and all these guys that were West Pack. That's a Navy term. Never mind. And a lot of gangs that couldn't hang out in LA migrated down to North San Diego County, just south of Camp Pendleton. So we dealt with those knuckleheads quite a bit. And it was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. But most of the stories that I could tell from my job, like people at church or, you know, nice places will ask me to tell a story. And then about 2 minutes in, they regret asking me to tell a story.
You could tell any of those here.
Yeah. What's like the craziest thing that's happened to you on the job?
Okay, so me and my buddy Mike were a little low on numbers for the month. This is years ago. It's probably 10, 12 years ago. And so we would do a thing called Operation Room Service, which was basically go around to the local, you know, flea bag motel, run the guest register, look for people with warrants, right? Easy numbers, getting some good bad guys off the street.
Nice.
And so we go to this place in National City, California, which is the Oakland of Southern California. It's not a nice place at all. In fact, their police department is considered the Oakland Raiders of Southern California law enforcement, in as much as if a cop was too misbehaved or got too many brutality beefs somewhere else, they'd send him to National City and he'd blend right in. So anyway, with that being said, the idea was we get somebody, for our case, usually it was like an immigration felony, like some gang member has been deported before, and he comes back and now he's up to his old business. So we run the name, comes back to a good crook. So we're like, hey, we'll come back in the morning, blah, blah, blah. We come back with help. It's 5:59 in the morning. We're knocking on the door. All you hear is like meth pipes bouncing around on the floor and people scurrying around, tweaking. And eventually my buddy Mike bluffs and he's like, hey, you guys don't come to the door. I'm just going to get a key from the front desk. We're going to come in anyway. Now that's a lie. It's a bluff, but we can say it, right? And hopefully they'll open the door. So about 30 seconds goes by, the door flies open, and Methany, the resident local prostitute / meth addict, comes hauling ass out the door, almost knocks me over, screaming, he jumped out the fucking window. And I'm like, okay, that can't be good. So we go in, and it's like out of the movies. The window's wide open. Who knows? It was a 5th floor of this hotel. Like, I didn't know those windows would open. And the drapes are just flowing out, like in the movies, like floating out. And I'm like, oh boy. So I walk over and I look down over the edge, and there he is. He's probably a couple hundred feet straight down. And I run down there, and he's got a new knee, like in the middle of his thigh, and a new elbow here, and he's all twisted up. And I won't say what I said to the guy because it wasn't particularly nice, but he was like a thrice parolee at large felon. Knucklehead. And of course he lived through it, because of course he did. And last time I checked, he is still costing the taxpayers of California money in Pelican Bay in the special housing unit, because that's what he was up to.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. One even funnier story. That's the problem. I think that's funny, right? That's obviously wrong with me.
Well, here's my suggestion, if I may throw one out. You tell that story, but the end you just, punch up and make silly. So that way, boom, now you got a nice chunk. Like, the guy jumped out the window and, I fucked his wife or something. It's not fully flush. Maybe the chat has an idea. Maybe they want to throw some punchlines up. But I say you take that real, don't waste your time writing that one. Yeah. Take some real life stories, because that'll sell it. And then you throw in that,
It's like he survived, but now his asshole is actually above his mouth. So
right.
That's actually accurate. That wasn't even a stretch of the imagination.
Right. So it doesn't even have to make sense. It's all in the cadence. He jumped out the window, landed on the 5th floor, and then you go, you should see the other guy. That makes no sense. But if you do it right.
Time we did that, we went to a different motel, and we knocked on the door immediately, because it was supposed to be this repeatedly deported felon, gangbanger type. We knock on the door, we hear scurrying, and the door cracks open like this much. And this little guy, who I think was from Oaxaca, Mexico, he's probably 5'1", if that, he's 5 feet tall. He peeks out the door and he's like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking for so-and-so." He goes, "Oh, he's not here." I said, "Can I come in?" He goes, "Sure." So he lets me in. He's in his tighty whities, nothing else on. There's another guy there also in his tighty whities for some reason. He looked like they could be twin brothers. And there's heterosexual pornography and marital aids just strewn all over the room.
Okay.
and I look in the corner, and their VHS VCR, and it is taken apart to, it's like an exploded diagram. It's taken apart to the smallest little screw and laid out on the floor, right? These guys are using meth, clearly. Laid out on the floor, and I'm surveying the scene. I'm like, what are we up to, fellas? Guys watching some adult films? And the guy looks at me and he goes, no, we couldn't get the DVD player to work.
Yeah, meth heads love taking apart shit, man. They
really do.
Yeah,
Usually.
They do.
Huh?
I do have a little video. I wanted to give you guys an idea of what Mike does on their channel. So I have a little 1-minute video, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Got you, right? Music.
I am your host, John Correa.
I'm your co-host, Mike Willever. Today's video comes to us from Farmington.
Do you guys like each other? Doesn't look like you do.
Yeah. We love each other. We're actually best friends. I've known John for 25 years or so.
Okay. All right.
Are you
Tell
jealous
John
that his beard is longer? Do you ever have any fights over that?
He's actually lost the beard since then, by the way. So he's totally different. You wouldn't recognize him.
Tell John you can protect people and smile. It's okay.
He's a happy-go-lucky guy. You got to meet him in person. This might have been a serious topic. I'm not sure which video this is. So
Mike's clearly terrified of John. He keeps covering before he goes. He's great. He loves. He's the first one to tell jokes. Yeah. Look at John. John's taking my soul right now with that stare. He's a mean guy.
Where? Utah.
Almost remembered it.
Well, for that, I think we should commend you, Mike.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Yep, 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. Well, I just said it again. And this, again, I have nothing to add to that. That was perfectly stated. I would say 100% to that, John.
Let me get myself all lubed up, because nobody wants to fight the shirtless guy. Nobody wants to fight the naked guy. And really, nobody wants to fight the shirtless guy covered in slimy lubricant that makes him hard to get a grasp on. But that's just...
Yep.
You know, that's
all accurate.
That's all. I mean, that theory is as old as time. You know, nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to fight a naked guy, especially a lubed up one.
No, only had to do it once. He wasn't lubed up, but he was on PCP. So he said things like "arrest me harder." That was the thing that came out of his mouth.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, he decided to go.
That sounds like something a cop would love to hear.
Right?
Yeah.
You would think so. Now he decided to take PCP and wander in the middle of the day in Ocean City, Maryland, to wander into the Atlantic, buck naked, and then mill about on the beach. And he was shocked that someone advised law enforcement of his presence there. And then when we showed up, the predictable happened. And he was on PCP, and it's true what they say. It just kills all your nerves. You can't feel anything. Literally cannot feel pain. So pain compliance things, which is what cops use to get people to comply.
Right.
Yeah,
none of that works. And so it's interesting.
Wow. I was a dog whisperer way before Cesar Milan crowded into my neighborhood.
You're good with dogs? Is that what I'm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the guy they would send to check on the screaming Rottweiler or pit bull to see if he actually meant it or not. That was kind of
I gotta get him on my show.
Yeah, there's a guy named Rob that we
likes
dogs.
Rob
Bichon Frige.
Yeah, we need to show you some footage of his petting technique, and I'd like you to rate that for me as well.
Oh boy.
Like, where do you put your fingers when you're petting a dog?
This is all joking, of course. No dogs are harmed on Rob's show.
They love it. They ask for it.
They love it.
I got nothing, actually. Did you just say butthole checking?
Man, you're a pro. I love it, Mike. Let's go.
Do I have to thank Joe for that supercut?
Yes.
Was that his doing? Very good.
Yes. Well, let me show you a little what Joe does on his off time.
No, Shuli, please don't do this tonight.
You should be proud of this. Joe does a segment called OOTD. Do you know what that means?
I'm not familiar.
It's the outfit of the day.
You're all fired. We're going to be styling my new shoes that I just bought on eBay. I'm pretty excited to look with this Cinema Roll t-shirt. We're going to go with these blue leggings that have this cute heart prints on it. Going to layer on my favorite color block denim shorts. Top gel fluffy leg warmers. My friend just gifted me this amazing Hello Kitty shrug, and obviously we have to wear it. I'm loving it so far. Let's add some accessories. I like to start with the necklaces. Jeff added a few necklaces for today. Gotta add a few bracelets. Going a little light on the bracelets because this please basically cover most of my arms. Gotta add my favorite pink cloud hat.
Yeah.
Gotta add my Jigglypuff ears over the hat. Now it's finally time to add the shoes. I'll be wearing the Fenrir lunch, my
So far, what would you rate this outfit, Mike?
It's 11 out of 10. I mean,
I
look,
agree.
someone's living their best life, and
Yeah.
I'm here for it, honestly. You know,
Yeah.
just got to be me, and that person's being themselves. Is that actually Joe?
No, explain to him that it's AI, Shuli.
Put your camera on.
We accept you for who you are, Joe.
Put your camera on.
It is AI.
Yeah,
It's not
Look,
AI.
I'm back.
Yeah, that's AI. That doesn't look
Finishing
like
the
the
outfit
same
with
guy.
my-
Joe, come back in
Hello?
here.
Yeah, come
Show your
back.
face.
No, that's my face, but
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. That's all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And if you want to see more of him in his outfits, there is a Dabble House coming up where he will be.
That's
doing
right. He'll be
flyers.
putting on a little fashion show over. So get it at dabblecon.live. Dabblecon.live is where you go. Pick up the stream April 11th and 12th. WATP, TSN. There's a Dabbler Film Festival. You can win $500, 4-minute max on the short film. Either John's return to the Dabbleverse or anything John related. As long as it's funny, you got a shot. You said you're a big Stern fan. You remember Stuttering John?
Yeah, I didn't listen to him that much once he moved to satellite. I was too poor to afford satellite radio, frankly, in my young years. I was in San Diego with 4 kids on a government salary. But yeah, I remember John, Jackie, all the guys from back in the, and this is like, I gotta say, like mid to late 80s, he was on in DC. Robin was there. And yeah, I listened every morning as often as I could. I mean, I high school, junior high school, so listen as often as I possibly could. But
are you familiar with anything about John since the Stern Show and the Tonight Show?
No, actually, I'm not. Although I did watch a couple of episodes, and it seems like there is some I don't know what you call it, beef or whatever with John. I never quite understood his role exactly on the show, other than to be made fun of a
phone
lot.
screener. He was a phone. He was a receptionist, basically. You know, call screener.
Yeah, that's like when they put the person who doesn't speak English like at the drive-through on the window and the microphone. Like, I love you. I'm glad you're here, but I really just need to order as quickly as possible. They put John as a phone screener. That makes all the sense in the world, actually. They put John as a phone screener.
I mean, I put in a lot of time working with Wack Packers, and after doing this show and covering him for a number of years now, he's in the top 3 of the greatest Wack Packers of all time.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me give you an example. There's so much content this guy gives just by hitting go live, right? He's not trying to be entertaining. And when he does, he's anything but entertaining. Right. When he doesn't try, he's the most entertaining, to the point where we did an award show a couple years ago called the Dabbies, because he's known as the Dabbler. And this was one of the categories. This will give you an idea of what John's been up to. Here, check it out.
That's right. I did the treadmill, and I was perfect.
Now, first of all, just appearance-wise, how's he looking?
Drunk. I mean, other than drunk.
Yeah, you're right.
If you pulled him over, you wouldn't even need to give him a breathalyzer, right?
It's great having a federal agent here because they can spot that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 100%. He's absolutely hammered. He's absolutely shit-faced. But other than that, I mean, he looks good,
100%.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that a lot.
Could you smell him from the screen? Is that how you figured it out?
Sure. Yeah, it's like sour. It's a sour sort of stale booze kind of a smell I'm getting out of that. And
you nailed it.
I'm calling a traffic unit immediately to come deal with this guy because I don't do DUI stops.
There we go.
Doctor, and he's a good doctor, good cardiologist. Said, John, your heart is perfect. Skool! No cocky fucking heart here.
Probably broke down a few doors and saw this when you got in, huh?
Maybe because I lived a good life.
But, it can't just be Coors Light, right? He's got to have some shooters in his pocket or something.
Well, he does at least 18 a night. So that's on an off night.
Impressive.
Didn't hate blacks, didn't hate Jewish people like Pocky. I consider all people equal. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
You know, there's no homophobia, no trans hate.
Oh.
No.
And that's certainly not the same as
These were the Dabby Awards. This was
this was the this is the best picture category of the Dabbies. This is grossest moment, and just imagine 300 people screaming and dry heaving in unison.
text messages that infers something else, which is what you didn't even do in the first place. So
Nope. I would never give out anyone's private information. I wouldn't threaten women. The only thing I'm threatening is a lawsuit. I have the money. You might call it frivolous, but I'm not going to take it. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Let me ask you, Mike. Do alcoholics and drunks and just, deadbeats, are they always talking about lawsuits? Are they always threatening to sue people? I feel like
attendant to alcoholism is frequently delusions of grandeur or sort of, I'm being serious, actually. It's sort of this idea that you're more important than you are, and the things that you're saying are very profound and important when they're nonsensical. And is there any way to get that off my screen? I don't, that is not a good look at all. Hold on.
He
I understand
cleans
that
it.
he doesn't have any nerve endings here on the actual hair, but good Lord, that's
now in the law enforcement world. Would you call that snots fired?
Perhaps.
What's the code on the radio that you throw out when you pull this guy over?
Snots fired is probably very accurate. I can't top it right now, honestly, and I'm pretty quick-witted, but that's very good. Snots fired is accurate. Yeah.
Well, good news. Good news. He cleans this up. So.
Oh no.
blow your nose, John.
Oh!
I'm just trying to help you out.
No, he gets it right here.
Good. So do this for your. Do that for your.
He went the wrong way. I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to help you out here.
That's either a shirt or a towel, Mike.
It's all good, bro. It happens. Shit.
It's like a shirt, yeah.
So listen, I want
that guy calls everyone on this screen losers. Just so you know. Go ahead.
So what happened with you guys? Did you get along before and you're falling out, or what?
Yeah, let me make this point because you made a great point, Mike. Is that I don't know if we've really covered that. Is that when you drink that much, you do have that delusion of grandeur, where you think you're always right. You have the most profound thoughts. But he is a narcissist, like a dyed-in-the-wool narcissist. So we never even add the alcohol grandeur on top of that. That's what makes him what he is.
You're right. We never factored that in, taking it up to 22 on the scale.
Wow. If I never had any thoughts of trying to grow a mustache, and I can't, I look like a French waiter. It's bad. It's a bad. This whole thing here is a no-go. It's the Irish.
Yeah.
Second to Irish curses is the no mustache hair. But if I was thinking about it, just that, I'll never forget that freeze drop in my mind now of a giant right here. And that's, so yeah, no mustache for me. It's bad enough you can get stuck in your beard and not know it. That's way worse.
There were still other two more or three more nominees too. I mean, that wasn't the end of the category, but I like you and I'll cut you some slack.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah. What happened? What happened between us? He used to put me on hold when I used to call into the Stern Show before I ever worked there back when I lived in Vegas. And then when I got hired at Sirius, again, we had no contact. I didn't go on and say anything about him. He was doing his podcast where he was trashing Howard and everybody, this bitter, angry guy who doesn't work there anymore, shitting on everybody, kind of being John the way he always was, Right. And then, I started spreading rumors because this video leaked of a big meeting Howard put together, the summit meeting, and he started saying that I recorded it and I gave him the tape, and I took that as like, this guy's trying to get me fired from my gig, and so I again said nothing, left Howard during COVID. Started doing a podcast, started going on my buddy Karl's show, who used to do a segment about John in every episode. And I still turned it down over and over again. finally decided, fuck it, let's talk some shit. And since then, we put together the Uncle Rico show, some comedian friends, and we have an archive of content that we haven't even gotten to, not to mention the 600 plus episodes we've already done, where it's just taking his show, our boy Joe, our boy Andy back there, they will chop it up, trim the fat, and we watch it for the first time together. And roast, bust balls. It's what we love to do.
Have to check that out. So our CMO Neil, whose idea it was for me to come on the show. So he's my stuttering John, is what you're telling me. He's trying to get me fired. So it's not a dissimilar situation entirely.
Yeah, he's a scumbag. Watch your back with that, Neil. I'm gonna tell you that.
Neil's watching. Neil, I didn't say it. Shuli said it. So
I'm on to you, Neil. I'm on to you. So you want to do comedy. Have you thought about what kind of comedy you want to do? Like observational or maybe like a machine gun setup punchline type thing? What one-liner?
Who are your influences?
Yeah.
I have quite a few. So when I was like 9, my alcoholic Irish mother, I mean, right off the boat, Irish mother with the brogue and everything. She would take us to see movies like It's Alive, when I was 5 years old, which, if you remember, that movie is really inappropriate. Yeah. She bought me A Place for My Stuff by George Carlin back in like early mid 80s or so. And I listened to that over and over and over again. And he was my first influence, but I'm all over the map. I'm kind of a comedy nerd, so I listen to a lot of the podcasts and that sort of stuff. Everyone's a Shane Gillis fan, I think, lately. He's kind of taken over the scene quite a bit, so I like Shane. His Trump is probably the best Trump impression that there is out there. I'm working on a Trump, but not there yet.
Nope.
Let's hear it.
Shuli, a lot of guys wouldn't want to have Mike Willever on their show. Mike Willever, low IQ, very low energy. So yeah, it needs a lot of work, but I'm working on it. Yeah, thanks.
Not bad.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Shuli.
Oh, he did it? Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. You remind me of a young impressionist comedian that I'm a big fan of. I don't know if you're familiar. Are you familiar with Pete DiLorenzo?
I don't think so. I love impressions.
We'll change that.
Sit back and relax because you're gonna love.
Oh no,
Pete DiLorenzo.
It's gonna be cringy. Okay.
Wait, hold on. We got to get the proper introduction from. This is Steve Ames.
Cable access from 1987, by the way.
Perhaps.
I mean, sure. If you want to shit all over this guy's life work, go for it. But
just so far, the production value. That's all.
This is Steve Ames right here.
Our very special guest this evening is an old friend. He first appeared on the show back in 1992, and he's been on many times since.
He's never left.
It's a pleasure whenever he visits us with his comedy and impressions. Here is the multi-talented entertainer, Pete DiLorenzo.
Multi-talented is fantastic.
Timu Ed Sullivan right there. Holy crap.
Strap in.
Yeah, here we go. His nickname was Rat Boy. That's a nickname his friends gave him.
Yeah.
Rat Boy. Okay. Not Rat Boy Rizzo. Different Rat Boy?
No,
yeah, different rat, but just that his face is that of a rat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. I'd like to do this segment and dedicate this to the Steve Ames Show.
He's dead, by the way, so if you want to use any of this stuff, go for it.
Which is an honor for me to be back on again as a guest. And we're kind of placed the setting on a show that we all remember and all loved, All in the Family.
Okay, you a fan of All in the Family? You familiar with it?
Geez, Edith. Yeah, I remember All in the Family.
Sure. That's pretty good. That's almost as good as Pete's.
You're right.
Oh, wow. I need to practice it.
Oh, Archie. Oh, when we sit down by the television and turn it on, there's not many very good shows anymore.
I know that, Edith, there. And you know what? I love watching the Steve Ames Show because he's a great singer there, and he always has great guests there. Not like the meathead that watches all these dumb reality shows there. And they ain't reality shows. You know what I'm talking about there?
The repetitive there is a bit of a crutch.
Well, and also the lack of material with the impression doesn't help any.
Who was asking for an Edith impression? I think is the question he should have asked himself before he even started. Nobody was asking for that.
And also, if the impression is 30 years old, that kind of puts a damper on the audience.
Yeah.
Well, this
Keep
looks
in
like
mind,
it's
this is
30 years old.
2010.
So,
Well,
This is 2010.
Yeah, this is 2010. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Archie, I love when you get so sentimental. Oh,
wow.
All right, stifle it there. Don't get mushy on me there, huh?
Thank you. Thank you.
smattering of applause. Wow.
Good to see you, Steve.
Here we go. Get a hat.
All
That's
right.
another little piece of advice I can give you,
Right,
stand-up
right.
wise.
Got it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody knows me from Rocky. You know what I mean? But now I got a new flick, and it's a great flick. A lot of my buddies in it, and Arnold even took some time off for being governor.
Is he going to do Arnold next?
In the movie Expendables with me.
Strangely
You're
enough,
lucky.
he doesn't. Yeah.
Everybody teases me, you know, because I talk funny. Yeah.
Your comedy instincts are already better than his.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That would have been the logical move.
Right.
Zen's right. He should have done
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger. Of course, he just mentions him and keeps going with this.
Hooked on phonics, I'd buy a vowel. Yeah, absolutely.
He's going after a stroke.
It's like, it's nothing better than letting everyone know who the impression was when you're done doing it.
That's always a sign it's a quality impression for sure.
Yeah.
Listen, I'd buy a vowel. Yeah, absolutely. Sly Stallone here.
Sly Stallone, everybody. Frank Stallone's brother, ladies and gentlemen.
Is
Frank
this
Stallone's brother.
Catskill Public Access, or where is this? What format was this exactly?
That I want to know how disturbed Mike is with the beardless John Correa.
You know, I knew him pre-beard back in like the year 2000. So, and he looked nothing like he looks now. In fact, he shaved the beard at our conference this year. He lost a ton of weight, and went to the thing as Thomas Magnum. He had the 70s porn stash going, and I begged him to keep it, and he shaves it off. So it's a look. I'm used to it now. I'm a little jealous of the weight loss. I got to lose about 100 pounds myself. So we'll see
Will
what
you
happens.
ever shave yours?
Yeah.
Well, it was like down to here a few months ago, and it got bad. It looked like a chin curtain. So I trimmed it up a little bit.
I dated a chick with that one. You guys were on fire all week. Just pointing that out to the haters. Great shows. Keep them going. Thank you, Kevy Dum Dada. Thank you, pal. Big Daddy Doodoo, welcome aboard. Nice beard. There you go.
Thank you, Big Daddy Doodoo.
Yeah. What? Go ahead. Does he have a good James Gandolfini? Get out of here. You don't have one, do you? But you. Okay. Are you familiar with the vid surviving edged weapons?
Yes.
You are?
That's an old school like law enforcement training video that I should find it and send it to you guys because it's hilarious. It's a lot of this. No, that's kind of these
that's great.
weapons.
That's great. Lance has become a member. Thank you, Lance. Appreciate that, my friend. Big fan. Did you ever go to the Tonight Show? I guess that's questions for Mike. Yeah.
No, never been to the Tonight Show. I stood outside the Stephen Colbert Theater once, and I gave the finger to the sign outside, but that was about it. Close as I came.
Big fan.
So
of
did
that.
Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. After they go, we're going in a different direction.
Yeah.
Mike walked out.
Thank you for the
Double
package. We'll get back.
After he said, "Can you fax in those jokes instead of just showing up unannounced?" Thank you.
Where do we get a gay snakehead shirts?
I assume he's referring to the ASP logo. ActiveSelfProtection.com. All our merch is over there. I highly recommend you go buy
everything's in the
it can be-
description.
We have non-binary gay shirts. We have gay shirts. We have straight shirts. Whatever you want. They're all kind of the same.
Joe, you're in luck.
Trans shirts, all kinds of stuff. Mike, love you, love the show. Thoughts on a 60-year-old's alcoholic with love cocaine and never sees his kids? Learned a lot from your videos. Fuck Mike Morse.
What?
Yeah.
Is there a question? I didn't quite follow that. I'm afraid.
More of a
What was the
description
question?
of John.
Okay. We're talking about Stuttering John Melendez, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
My friend-
you know what I gotta ask? Whoa, hold on, Russ. This is for my fellow retired 1811.
1811,
Mike,
yeah.
you're among friends. TSN is all about busting chops. Yes, we are. Beer math. I got to ask you about that. Okay, so Mike, what is the beer math again for every hour? What does John say?
If you drink one beer every hour.
No, one beer dissipates every hour or something, or two beers every hour.
We have a clip. I can't.
Yeah. Does anybody know what the beer math? We've heard it so many times.
It's every beer takes 1 hour for every beer to dissipate out of your blood alcohol.
It depends on so many more things than just the amount of alcohol. It depends on a ton of stuff. Your size, your amount of body fat. When's the last time you ate? There's a bunch of things that go into that.
No. But I had a beer 2 hours ago,
right?
And I'm gonna have another beer in another hour from now. So
right,
I'll be fine to drive.
One beer dissipates every. Now, my point in bringing this up is: have you ever met someone who's not an alcoholic who talks to you about beer math like that?
No,
right,
absolutely not. And I come from a long line of Irish alcoholics, and I can tell you that. You don't think about such things unless you have a drinking problem. You don't wonder if you have a drinking problem unless you have a drinking problem.
But John gets very upset if you don't understand the beer math. I wish we could. You don't have that, Frog. It's the most amazing thing where he gets angry and is berates his guest if they don't get the beer math.
Well, Mike, did you ever work at like a checkpoint or something where you had to be in a situation where you stop somebody for alcohol and you can smell it on them?
I never worked traffic. When I was a police officer, I never worked any kind of traffic. So if I pulled somebody over who I thought was drunk or high or whatever, I'd call a traffic guy to come do the evaluation and everything because I wasn't trained to do that. But yeah, I mean, look,
hypothetically. Can I ask you this? Hypothetically, let's say you pull this guy over. I want you to watch this. This is a gentleman, retired comedian Kevin Brennan. You may not know the name. His brother Neil Brennan's very famous. He was one of the co-creators. Yeah, the Chappelle show. Yeah.
Wack.
So yeah. Everybody knows Neil. And he's killing it. I mean, the guy's killing it. So
doing very well.
Yeah, this is his older brother, Kevin.
He dabbled in comedy.
Things aren't going great right now, and this is him getting pulled over. Recently. This was not too long ago. I just want to get your thoughts on how you would handle this situation if you were the officer.
Now, this is 100% legit. This isn't a joke.
Right? No. This is
actual.
Real. And I believe he got pulled over for speeding. That was the original thing.
State police. Probably.
Yes, the New Jersey state trooper.
Yeah.
They dress like absolute stormtroopers.
Yeah. Is there a different mentality when you're a state trooper? Can you a straight trooper, a straight shooter, and a straight trooper? Is there a different mentality for a state trooper than like highway patrol? Let's say, are they higher up the food chain? Are they?
No, it's not so much that. It's like it depends on the state. Like in Massachusetts, state police are like gods. New Jersey, it's kind of similar, but they have a different mission. Their mission is mainly traffic enforcement and responding to wrecks and DUI abatement and like stolen cars. There's a lot of rivalry between like local, county, and state guys that I've noticed over the years. Like in California, they would call the California Highway Patrol AAA with a badge, like to get under their skin.
Yeah,
stuff like that. I never said that. I've heard that said by
AAA with a badge is great. All right, let's go. It's Kev's.
No, it's taking a while to pull over, isn't it? Yeah.
So he's known as doing like he's like an angry guy on his show.
Okay.
So
36.
Jersey. A Black 4 Explorer, unknown 1.2.
2020.
Here comes 0661.
I used to hate stopping on the freeway. It's insanely dangerous, by the way, to be
Yeah.
inside of it for the flashing lights. The flashing lights are like a beacon for drunk drivers, by the way. They just drive into you. It's crazy.
They're like transfixed. They're like, oh, light.
I think it's a strip club or a dance club.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it must take some getting used to it because it's scary. You pull someone over and you're just like walking toward them without knowing what's in there. So and you have to keep your calm.
Yeah.
It's very
Well, they made that rule recently in the past few years that you have to switch lanes. You have to get out of the lane.
Right.
That the
Which
troop,
is great. Yeah.
which is a great idea because I mean a lot of guys have died getting hit by cars.
Yeah.
It's pretty much how a lot of troopers do.
We've
But
all
this
seen
guy-
the videos of
Oh wow!
Sorry,
you had to watch those videos, huh?
Yeah, well, they show them to the academy ad nauseum to the point where you don't want to pull anyone over ever because you're
Oh,
certain you're
yeah.
going to get hit by an 18-wheeler and be killed immediately. So
Jesus Christ! I think this guy gets on the other side of the car, doesn't he?
that's the move. Yeah, passenger side approaches.
Yeah, you go on the passenger side. Yeah.
And if the driver's there, you know there's a problem.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Jersey
No,
State
hold
Police,
on a
got your
second.
license
Hold on.
registration?
Yeah.
Well, before you even start, he already had to knock on the guy's windshield to get him
window.
to
Yeah.
your window. So, and wouldn't you think that at this point the car should be off, right? The car should be off. The window should be down. That's like somebody's kind of complying to you already. This guy's
Maybe a lot of people expect to see you walk up on the driver's side, so they're kind of already doing this with their, looking over their left shoulder. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do the right thing on a traffic stop like this, yeah, you want to turn the interior light on, roll the windows down, keep your hands where they can be seen, just to keep yourself safe. Honestly, you could give a jumpy trooper who's having a bad night.
And he's going on this side because of the traffic, right? It's not just him fucking with him mentally and just just pops up in different windows,
Yeah, everything about his approach is pretty textbook. Like you even can't see the cant of the trooper's vehicle is canted to the left, so if he gets rear-ended, hopefully that drives the car, instead of driving into the car in front of him, it'll push it out to the left.
Right.
In which case it'll be creamed by a semi, but whatever, at least the trooper won't get murdered in the process.
The reason that I'm stopping is you're speeding 78 and a 55.
They'll do it.
Huh? That is terrible. Why are you doing that?
In a hurry.
You're in a hurry?
That makes sense. I'm in a hurry.
All right, just stop, please. So, what do you think now, Mike? You hear that?
The things he's saying don't make a lot of sense. Like a person in their right mind wouldn't be saying, or first of all, would be admitting guilt immediately,
right?
And then saying things like, "I'm in a hurry, don't you get it?" Like that doesn't, that doesn't make sense. My radar's already up. This guy's impaired, or he's hiding something. One of the two, or both.
Yep.
Okay. Huh?
Okay. I like this guy. I like this guy.
Are you?
Way to
Let
bring
him
the
go
impression
this
back.
time.
Yeah, and bring the impression back, Mike.
What's wrong with you? Why are you talking all this
He
nonsense?
knows.
Can I have your registration, please? You're spewing a whole bunch of nonsense right now.
Talking your language.
You're talking my language?
Yeah.
Who are you? Why are you talking to me like that?
You know my license.
Why would you talk to me with such an attitude and saying some
We're not the
nonsense?
cops are.
How are we?
You're all MAGA.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And he keeps saying MAGA, which is weird.
Let's MAGA it up. I think he figures that all cops are Trump supporters or something. So he was trying to ingratiate himself with this trooper. That it's not going to work.
No, I feel like it's more of like he's trying to be a cunt.
Yeah,
to
like
this
he's
guy.
mocking. He's mocking it.
But you might be right. Maybe he is ingratiating himself.
I never take that possibility off the table. That's what someone's doing. But it sounds more like he's like, hey, it's a cop. He's a Trump supporter. Hey, make America great again. We'll get along. You'll let me go or something. But I assume he's shit faced. So he's not thinking clearly. So who knows what the hell he's trying to say.
Who knows?
How do you feel the cop is handling the situation at this point?
Not bad. I mean, he's perplexed and confused by the guy's statements that don't make a lot of sense and aren't things people would normally say in this situation. So I'm sure he suspects the guy's under the influence of something. Also, when people are hiding something, like there's a body in the trunk, or they've got an illegal gun, or they got dope, under the seat or whatever, they'll say things that don't make any sense. It's just something that people do. It's like a nervous tick, but. Who knows? I don't know.
Because they're not listening, right? They're focused on thinking about It's
Okay, I don't know.
Tough guy.
What does that mean?
You're a tough guy. You're a cop. You got the gun. You got the lights. You scared me. I'm scared. I'm petrified. Give me the ticket. Let's fucking go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
That's good.
Good.
That works.
Oh yes, every time. I'm so sorry. Did I inconvenience you? I'll be right back with your ticket, sir. I'm so sorry.
I mean, he could pull him out. He could pull him out and give him a sobriety test, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You could be pulled out of a car in a traffic stop for no reason at all. That's the Supreme Court settled that years ago.
Right. But this is a reason, right?
For sure. Yeah. I would suspect something's up. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
reasonable suspicion, at least.
If this guy's shit, giving you a hard time and giving you shit, you're like, okay, you want to play this game? Let's go. Start doing the alphabet backwards, bitch. What do you think of that? Touch your nose, back up, tiptoe, tap dance. Let me see your best Gregory Hines. Go.
Juggle this.
Ooh,
juggle.
Gregory Hines. That is a throwback in and of itself. Mikhail Baryshnikov or Gregory Hines, depending on.
Thank you.
How you feel about
wrong one?
Hulk Hogan. What?
Nope, that's the well. I had a whole.
Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk.
There we go. That's all I wanted to hit.
Be right back.
Good.
Okay.
Hurry. I'm in a hurry.
Head.
Chop, chop. Let's go. I pay your salary. Yes, you guys love to hear that.
That'll always get your public service. You got to do their job faster.
What's that, Mike? Sorry.
That's always a winner. Yeah. Hurry up. Give me the ticket. Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay, here's your documents, and here's your 4 summonses.
All right, so now we're up to 4. He was pulled over 77 and a 55, and now he's
That's
got
actually in Arizona. That's criminal speed. You can actually go to jail for that, like right then and there. That's
That's reckless driving, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Depending on if you combine with anything else, like a certain number of unsafe lane changes or whatever the heck else is going on, then yeah, you can go to jail for that. So he's lucky he's getting summonses. I'm surprised he's not pulling him out for the sobriety test, honestly.
Yeah, we all
I
were.
was too. Yeah.
Well, he probably didn't smell like alcohol. He probably didn't feel like he was drinking at the
Stench
time.
of failure overwhelmed it.
But maybe narcotics. I mean, that's something that he might have. Maybe he was on
Yeah.
pills or something.
Yeah. NyQuil. High strength NyQuil. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. You ever pull over a guy and go, this guy reeks of Vicodin? You ever do one of those?
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
This guy smells
Speeding, careless driving.
Klonopin on your breath.
So look, here we go. Speeding, careless driving, traveling in the hold on.
Traveling in the left lane and found over the turnpike signs. Here you go. That's the turnpike sign. Contact the court if you have any questions. At the bottom, there's the speed limit signs. You have a nice day, okay? You need to slow it down. Trooper Canfield, badge number 8564, also at the bottom of every ticket. Okay? You have a nice day. I'm not answering any more of your nonsensical questions. I don't have to answer that question.
You're a tough guy.
Yeah, you have a nice day, tough guy. Okay.
Now he's
I would-
calling him tough.
if I was a trooper, I'd have 17 confirmed kills in my first week. Yeah.
This
It's
guy.
tough.
man. Yeah. Yeah. Because in this day and age, this trooper will end up getting in trouble
Don't-
for this somehow.
The only question I didn't understand was how long are you going to be on duty today? That's a weird question to ask somebody.
When you get off.
Yeah, what time you get off? like you take the badge off, and we're gonna whatever nonsense he was gonna say after
Well,
that. Okay, cool guy.
There we do something.
Can
See,
you
I
guys
Walk away.
yeah, go ahead.
I was a police explorer in the mid 80s, like 85, 86, 87. Before the age of badge cams, this guy would have been absolutely out of the car behind that guardrail, absolutely getting the wood shampoo. There was a time when that wouldn't have been tolerated. Now I'm glad we moved on from that, frankly, because it's better for everyone. But
There was a
everyone
time
knows
when they
that
let
it's
you guys do your job, for Christ's sakes.
not me. I've never been able to do my job. I always never did my job like that. But
is
the
that
temptation's
kind of
always there.
could the officer say that that's a threat against him? What time
I
do
would
you
have drawn
get
him
off?
out some more, and I'm like, why are you asking what time I get off? And let's see what else he
Right.
has to say.
Yeah,
And if he
yeah.
threatens you, well, now he can go to jail. I mean, he's lucky to go to jail for the criminal speed, but I don't know what the laws are in New Jersey specifically, but whatever.
You should try driving in New Jersey, and you'll see It's really
Exactly.
it's a lot.
I have. It's been a long time, but I what do they identify you by? What exit you are off the Jersey Turnpike? That's still a thing?
Yeah, if you're not driving on the wrong side of the road, you're doing a good job.
This is
Yeah, I got
Brian
cousins-
Clowder. He's an asshole. He says never take a sobriety test.
Brian Cloudy, you are a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's the only thing John and us agree on. But yeah, I mean, if you refuse it, then they just take you in, right?
Yeah, most places, if you refuse a sobriety test, which is your right to do that, any lawyer will tell you that. Some places, it depends on where you are. They'll take you in and they will do a forcible blood draw, which is a lot less fun than breathing into an intoxilizer. So, I mean, it just depends on what jurisdiction. But it's your right to refuse all that stuff. But if the law enforcement officer is like, well, I mean, my training, knowledge, and experience, he exhibited signs of fill in the blank.
Right.
So off he went, and then some places they'll hold you down and draw your blood. I've seen it done. It's not pleasant. It's not fun to watch.
By the way, this angry man Karen that this video is about is live right now watching us. He thinks it's stream sniping. So
he's so perplexed too. He doesn't get. He's like, "Who is this guy? What? He has a massive YouTube channel. Who cares?"
Right. He doesn't care, even though he screams he's number one and he's the greatest and he's made the most money on YouTube. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Well, here's my theory about what happened here is the trooper went back with the name, ran the name through the system, saw NLC numbers, and said, let's let the guy go.
let's take it easy on him. Hey, please, guys in the chat, do not super chat, do not gift. He does not like it. Yeah, don't do that.
Gifted membership machine.
Have a good one.
Any place. Let's meet up.
You have a good one.
Let's meet up when you don't have your gun.
Yeah,
you have a good one.
Guy.
You've heard that one a few times, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, bitch.
You have a good one.
You're a bitch.
Yeah, you have a good one, okay?
Oh, fuck yourself.
Okay, you have a nice one, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go speed right now. You gonna catch me again?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, tough guy. You're a tough guy.
Now, all right. Why did this guy follow him? Because I would have.
Yeah, maybe
I can't speak to that. He's already gotten four citations.
Yeah.
I mean, you could conceivably follow him again and wait for him to speed again and pull him over again. But I don't know. It's better probably not to get caught up in all that nonsense.
You're a professional. That's why I'm not doing it.
Unless he's being patently unsafe and like endangering other people, in which case, yeah, I'm gonna stop him again, and I'm probably gonna take him to jail. But
right.
That's why I'm a New Jersey State Trooper, I guess.
That's why I'm a vindictive comedian, and you're a professional.
Yeah. Not to go too far off topic, but this is big news.
2 years. The grocery chain is a staple in the South, known for its pub subs, deli options, and bakery. Local 12 interviewed the first customer who got in line at 4 a.m.
I'm a Florida resident, so I know public.
Okay, Jack. Real nice. I can't believe they put that up there. Unreal.
But I got my friend here, John Borg. He's never been to a Publix before, so I came and brought him out.
4 a.m. Guy goes,
him and his friend Michael Ox agreed that it's a great place to shop.
It seems like a normal guy here at 4 a.m. for the grand opening of a Publix. Hi, I'm Jack Mehoff. How are you?
What is that?
That's great. Who is that? Him and Stevie?
I think that's our guest. Is it?
That's Mike. And
yeah,
I just saw the bald. I thought it was Kevin Brennan. That's why.
I don't know. I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Someone superimposed John's hair on my head and my bald head on John's head one time.
Do you guys know the gospel singer Marvin Sapp?
No. Yeah, I've heard the name.
Okay. So
pretty big gospel guy.
Well, apparently he held his church hostage the other day until they raised $40,000.
I saw something about this. He's like, hey, ushers, lock the doors.
There's video of it.
And I'm like, man,
Look at this.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close the.
I like this guy right here. This guy's face.
What the?
You want how much?
There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close.
Okay, so that's technically kidnapping, by the way, and false imprisonment. Just FYI.
close the doors.
Also, have we learned nothing from the Great White Concert? Do not close the doors.
Oh, at the station? Yikes.
Yeah.
We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's one.
Because we're hungry.
And those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online.
What is this music that they're piping in through this service?
That can't be the church music, right?
Can't be, right?
I thought we'd do something a little different tonight. Play some voodoo music.
Ominous, scary, ominous music.
This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here.
Quick math.
Yeah. Venmo, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants.
If
Hit
I
me
were
up.
40,000 of you each give me $1, or for example, if 40 of you each gave me $1,000, or conversely, if 20,000 of you,
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways we can arrive at 40 grand.
Yeah.
Now you see, Brother Deshaun in the back got himself a Cosby sweater. Now we're all trying to get Cosby sweaters here tonight.
I'm not gonna lie, that one set us back.
To give a $20 seed. Actually, $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good date.
Lozengale.
I could
That
take
music cannot be real.
Oh, it's real.
Get one soda, two.
This is the turn. This is when he turns heel. He's got to have the bad guy music now.
Right. Balls. I wasn't cheap. That's swag. I was looking in her eyes. She's looking in mine.
Brother Leon keeps my soul in an urn that he guards while I do this.
What's he even I don't understand what he's even talking about right now.
I think he's trying to distract him from the fact that they're chaining the doors shut behind him.
Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seated, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to pay $100. Because
We
again,
get a cup of Kool-Aid.
it costs to sit up here.
It costs to sit up here.
I got you.
I'm just burning through my sweat smock right now. I mean, it is a raging river under this shirt.
I mean,
And if you're not sweating, you're not preaching. That's what they say. If you're not schwitzing.
He's in their face like the mascots in Times Square, and he's just let me get your wallet and pull the money out. It'll go faster.
So put your 20 away, preachers.
Put your 20 away.
That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically or even giving tangibly, I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and give it because I need to see 1,000 people moving.
Wow. This is like at the end of a comedy show. It's like if you paid your tab, you'll get a ticket to get out of here.
I'll be in the lobby signing T-shirts. If anyone wants to meet me, do a meet and greet.
Oh, that music.
We have another show at 9:30. Please move toward the back.
That music is from Eyes Wide Shut. Okay, that makes sense.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Don't forget, I've set up my merch table in the back of the room that I'll be setting these sweat smocks if you want.
No, but make sure you pick up your Lock Them Doors koozies at the merch table on your way out.
I have a DVD of all the times I locked my parishioners in here and didn't let them leave. A greatest hits, if you will.
Yeah.
Of all the times I extorted my parishioners by guilting them into giving me more money.
Too illegal for TV. Little greatest hits I've put together.
Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the phone.
Wow.
Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come.
Chop, chop, fast like a bunny. Let's go.
Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on the
tangibly.
Take your phone and stick it on the bucket.
What?
I do take PayPal, Venmo, and Zelle for all you suave motherfuckers out there. What is going on?
Look, hurry up. My kids want Chinese food. Let's go.
Somebody's playing a Led Zeppelin album backwards. That's what I think I'm hearing right now.
Shh. Giving is worship.
Wow.
Giving is worship. Giving is worship.
What are you, a bunch of Jews? I hear you complaining out there about this. Come on now.
Jews are the enemy. You know that.
This ain't the time to talk.
It's not time to talk. It's time to give money.
1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20.
Yeah, they do.
1,000 people online.
You hearing that, chat?
$20.
1,000 people need to give $20.
That's right.
The chat needs to up their game. Yeah,
right.
no more,
Yeah.
no more of this $5, $2 nonsense. We need 1,000 people to give $5, $20 a piece.
You know what, Frog? Shut
Perfectly
the
reasonable.
doors. Shut the doors, Frog. Nobody's getting out of here. Fuck's wrong with you guys?
You gonna talk to the chat right now, please?
Yeah.
People trying to leave the chat, and there's a little lock icon on the leave button. No, I can't get out of here.
Breaking news. Beep, 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 beep. Breaking news.
What do you got, Frog?
So Dummy's over there trying to shit on us, and even his chat's letting him know.
Oh, that's a shame, Kevin. That's a shame.
Oh no!
Good. I don't care. That's we're just giving.
Oh,
you
he's a
taste
tough
of it.
guy too, huh? Hey, leave your gun home next time, tough guy. We'll see how tough you are, tough guy.
His first impression of Joe. Yeah. Mike, Jimmy the Greek said blacks were bred to be that way. What did he mean? Are they faster?
You can get the fuck out of here with that question. There was no way I'm going anywhere near that. Jimmy the Greek got fired, as I recall.
Back then.
Yeah. And Howard Cosell too, for Christ's sake. No.
Yeah.
No.
And this is probably Mike the Cop's last appearance. No, we're locked in. He's not going
If Big
anywhere.
Daddy Dodo said it must be true. I mean,
Nice to see a fresh face in the Dabbleverse, Mike. Hey, Mike, have you dealt with cults? We've been here every day for 3 years. Mike. It's John's
not until
ear,
tonight
Mike.
was my answer to that question.
It's a
Actually, before you made a joke. Yeah,
legit point.
Yep. Brian Clowder gifted one. Thank you, Brian.
Fucking asshole.
And
Brian
please
Clowder, you are a fucking asshole.
do us a favor. Go over to Active Self Protection to their YouTube channel. Subscribe. Support. These guys they're phenomenal at what they do. Really, really good.
I need 40 members of your audience to give me $1,000 also.
There you go.
before
There you go.
FYI.
Test it on us first, and then do it on Mike.
Yeah.
Laziest man on Mars gifting one. Let's
I mean,
go.
how many
Yeah.
are you gonna continue to lie about me?
Mike's thoughts on Henry Arms 9mm Homesteader.
Well, I
You're
don't
asking
have
the wrong
an
guy.
opinion. Oh.
No, not you, Morse.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not the gun guy. I mean, I carry a gun every day, even in retirement. But yeah, I'm the wrong
Right.
guy. Neil or John would be able to answer that question better than I could. I've not heard of that particular gun, but so I couldn't give you any advice one way or the other. Sorry.
All the more reason to subscribe and watch him. Nick in Fort Wayne. Kevin is so much funnier than Shuli. Then why are you in here, Nick? Why aren't you watching Kevin?
Yeah, he's on now, you know.
Yeah. Does he know the Karen Reed case?
No, not familiar with it. No.
Okay. Mike the Cop. Why do cops always touch the back of their car before getting to the window?
What I've heard is in the event that you're shot in the face immediately, your fingerprints will be on that vehicle to help identify it later. But I was never trained to do that, so that's what I've heard. I can't. Don't quote me.
That's genius, though.
Well, I mean,
If you
yeah,
get
it's
that
crazy that you
question
guys
in
have to
Trivial
do
Pursuit.
that.
Yeah,
could be wrong.
Yeah, that is nuts that you guys have to. That's the one thing I love about when we moved to the south up here is we went to the store and I saw there was handicap parking, and then I saw there was special parking for law enforcement right up front, and I thought that's great. You know, it's a thankless fucking job you guys have.
I'm happily retired.
Yeah. Phil Elmore's younger brother is pretty cool. Are you familiar with Phil Elmore and his night?
Evidently, I'm not familiar with anything that your viewers have to say. I'm sorry.
That's
Who's Phil
okay.
Elmore?
Listen, you're a normal guy with stuff going on in life. You shouldn't know all these things and these people.
Right.
You know,
These people have problems.
Yeah, be. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't sweat it. Phil Elmore Jr.
Are you familiar with Rick's Rings and Wings?
Rick's Wings and Rings. It's jewelry and poultry in one place under one roof. They're a longtime sponsor of ours. Cumia would love Mike. Yes. You familiar with the great Anthony Cumia?
Anthony Cumia, yeah, formerly of Opie and Anthony. Those guys don't get along so much as I understand anymore. They're not tight. They're not buddies anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's over for them. But Anthony's killing it, and he comes on here a lot, and he just got a new radio show Sunday nights. just got extended another hour. So it's 8 to 11 now instead of 8 to 10 p.m. on WABC out in New York.
Bro, you know what that means? With the
WABC.
Bro,
Sorry,
bro,
go ahead. I couldn't resist.
more work, bro. Same money, more
that
work.
contract.
Yep, and he just added another hour of prep. Way to go, stupid. Mike, what is a Motorola shampoo?
I'm gonna surmise a wood shampoo is back when they had the wooden batons, and you can figure, you can infer from that what that means. A Motorola shampoo, I assume, is clanging somebody in the head with a butt of your radio, but the radios are too small for that now, in my opinion. They're not. There's not enough weight behind them.
It used to be
in my day that you could. They were, these huge, enormous radios back in the day.
Yeah, they were massive. They weighed like 5 pounds. You could just cut.
There we go.
We like to take our guests and put their head upside down and see what that looks like.
Only mine looks right side up when it's upside down somehow.
It's true. You look like you got a great flat top. You know,
killer flat top,
killer flat top, and a huge chin. John Stigmata gifting a 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, John Stigmata. Laziest man on Mars. That preacher has sternum sweat marks. Sternum sweat marks. What kind of training to de-escalate situations, such as the video of the angry hot dog that was pulled over? Also, how would you have handled it?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, you handled it fine. Yeah, I think that trooper handled it just fine. I would have engaged even less, or I would have been like, I'm off at midnight. Why are you asking? And let the guy talk himself into a pair of handcuffs with a threat, because that's almost certainly where he was going with that. In fact, he even did threaten.
He did. Yeah.
You see, I would have thought of him. I thought it was his way of trying to, for one split second, try to weasel out of the ticket. Kind of like he knew somebody that he could call for like a favor and be like, hey, what time do you get off work? Meaning, like, if I can get ahead of that ticket, that would be great too. But that makes more sense, you know.
Yeah, that's almost certainly he's going to go with that. And you just don't engage anymore. I mean, what are you going to do? Right. Get into a stupid shouting match with the guy on the side of the road? It's not worth it. And then, down the road, if he did okay, you're under arrest for this or that, and then the guy fights with you, and it's not worth all that nonsense. Right. It's just not. The guy's being a jerk. Let him be. Listen. My buddy Mike told me a long time ago when I was perplexed at someone's attitude. He goes, Mike, that guy was an asshole yesterday. He's an asshole today. He's going to be an asshole tomorrow. Everywhere he goes, he's an asshole. But don't be the one who has to deal with his assholery any longer than necessary. Just move on with your day.
You hear that, Stevie Lou?
Yeah,
I agree. And I also feel like, you can't get away from that in the courtroom. If he does have to go to court, that's going to be played. So the judge is going to watch him being a total cocksucker to the police officer. And the judges, they're impartial, but they're also like, these are my boys. What are you fucking with my boys for? That's stupid.
Well, they're also not going to let you make a fucking joke of their courtroom either, and sit
for the
there
record,
and talk shit.
His court date is April 1st at 5 p.m.
Not a good sign.
Expect video.
Let's go.
I guess I was the fool.
Yeah. Keep that same energy in court, Brennan, you pussy. Oh my God. It's Rick's Wings and Rings. Jewelry, poultry, together again. Happy Friday, TSN fam. Rick's Wings and Rings. Mike, as always, Rick's Wings and Rings proudly gives 20 memberships worldwide. Worldwide.
We do the Trump dance. When
we do the Trump. Can you do the Trump dance with us?
Yeah, you need to do the. What you need is that sound effect.
I'll do that. But you got to do it this. You got to do it this way, side to side.
This looks like something else. I don't know. This is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's fucking awesome.
All right, now get out.
We got a fucking federal officer do that shit. Top that, motherfuckers. He's retired. We never would have asked him if he was still working.
But no way I could have. Yeah, no way.
No. We just did this one. Thank you, Chris. Pay as you exit. All right. Another win for the black toe. For the black toe. Thank you, Rick.
Mike, a
Stewie.
lot of times we don't get these either. We're just like,
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not having a stroke. I didn't understand what any of that meant.
Bro, Ant's gonna be on from 8 to 8. Oh wait, mornings will come next. So cool. Mike used to be a cop in law enforcement, as Stuttering John would say, law enforcement. Thank you, Mathematic. Have you ever had to detain or arrest someone close to you? Good question.
No, thank God. No.
No friends, no one
even no one you've known.
Got him. This picture. Send
No.
that to all his friends, please. To Mike's friends. Thank you.
Where were you born and raised?
From just north of DC in Maryland.
Oh, right. You did say
That's
that.
where I spent the first 22 years of my life. I don't miss it. I don't miss DC. I don't miss Montgomery County, where I'm from.
Right.
Everyone that stayed there, they've all stayed in this sort of very odd sort of thought bubble, and everyone's they all think exactly the same way. And I've noticed that people that moved away from there are all sort of not like that anymore. So take it for what it's worth.
Right. Hey, Hope.
Hi. Hey. How y'all doing? Hi, good. Mike, I'm from DC, Maryland area too. I think I remember y'all coming in the Hardys.
Nope. No Hardys. No Hardys in Maryland. That's like South Carolina. I mean,
no.
they had Carl Jr. in San Diego.
Carl's Jr. I never worked there. Are you sure you never been in a Hardee's? And what happened to your accent? Did you lose your Maryland accent?
There's no such thing. The only Maryland accent is the kind of shitty panhandle, sort of somewhere between Philly and Pittsburgh.
No, there's a Maryland. I had a roommate in college that had the Maryland accent, and he talked.
It sounds a little bit like South Jersey, like a little
Right.
bit of hoagie mouth there, like when you go down the shore there, like that's
Right.
kind of the Maryland accent, as such as it
Yeah.
is. More like Baltimore area.
Baltimore.
Which
Baltimore,
drives me
yeah.
nuts.
Baltimore.
I remember there's one guy we know who goes, I love dogs. I want to screw these. I want to put my finger in these doggies. Anyway, if y'all's ever in the area again, come on down. I'm always around the Ocean City area if you want to watch me run around naked.
Yeah, we had a name for people like her. It was Pennsatucky Shorebillies. That's what we called them. The people.
Wow.
That
That sounds fun, y'all.
Motel room with like Piggly Wiggly bags and like a styrofoam cooler full of Schlitz.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know
They were
how.
gonna
I
be
remember
customers.
y'all.
Yeah.
I remember y'all. Yeah, I was with my boyfriend, and you ran into the motel room, and he jumped out the window.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I remember him now. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
How's he-
I thought
how's he
he's
doing?
I thought he's not doing too good, actually. Yeah, he can only eat through a straw, but I still love him.
He should.
Rob,
He's a good man.
Bijan Freeze.
Well,
He's a
Bow
good
Wow, I gotta go. It's rush hour now during the Hardee's.
Hope, we met her at a Hardy's training video we saw.
Good girl.
Oh boy.
She's been around ever since.
Now I'm a little jealous. I haven't seen that video.
Oh yeah, we'll send it to you. Check this out. This is an interesting level of stupid.
Can you see me in the mirror?
Yeah, I can see you perfectly.
I'm sorry, how is that possible?
Because it's reflecting you.
But it's not, there's a towel in the way!
All right, calm down.
I don't understand. I don't.
Well, come really close. How does it know that?
I love this guy. Just fires her up. He just goes, how did that? What?
Her teeth are in remarkably good shape for a frequent meth user.
How does it know?
How can it see me? My face is covered by a towel.
It's so.
I'm not even being like, this is weird Matrix shit. How can the mirror see me? How can it know I'm doing anything? How does it know?
Please, somebody explain this. Please I've seen videos where this happens, but I don't understand. I actually don't understand this. So think about
I am not.
No, wait. Think about it, right? How on earth can that sit? That is not possible.
Freaking me out.
Okay, yeah.
I love it.
You're gonna have some good sex tonight. I think.
Yeah.
Normally British people sound intelligent, right?
Yeah.
It's
Not
it's
today.
weird when they, not today. Absolutely.
Mike hit it on the head. She's gonna be great in the sack. You know?
Is that what you-
That's why you put up with that.
Yeah.
This is a new game sweeping the nation. A lot of ladies are playing this at get-togethers. It's called Catching the Sausage.
Oh boy.
So you got to flip it up and try and catch it in your mouth. Oh, not in your face, sweetie.
It's so graceful in slow motion.
Yeah.
She's angry.
We might have to try that at Dabble House.
Joe?
Yeah, you guys will try that at Dabble House.
No, I'm saying we build
tie
it.
that onto your
Oh,
waist.
you know what though, Mike? I did have a question for you regarding something for Dabble House. You know the tasers that cops have that can like lock someone up and make them fall over?
Right. I'm familiar, yes.
How do you get one of those?
You don't.
I want to shoot Mike Morse with a taser.
I mean, look, you can get a stun gun. It's kind of the same thing. The difference between a taser and a stun gun is a taser has little darts that shoot out of it and connect, hopefully far enough apart, so that you can basically the human body's completing a circuit at that point. Yeah. And so you need prong spread and everything else. But long story short, a stun gun is kind of the same thing. I really don't recommend it. I was tased for funsies.
Yeah.
But
that's all we want to do. Yeah.
And yeah, it's really unpleasant. It's decidedly unpleasant.
How about spraying him with some Palm OC then?
Even worse, because that lasts at least if the taser only lasts for 7 or 8 seconds. The OC you're down for a few hours.
Yeah. Is that then I'm gonna angry fuck you. You don't want that.
Is that yeah? We're about making love here. Is that the what about those pepper paintballs or whatever? Those pepper balls.
Pepper balls? Yeah, I'm not sure they're available to the general public. I never used them. I saw them used.
Yeah.
Usually in like a riot type situation or a large disturbance, and they're full of pepper powder, basically. Hey, I'm not sure what it's cut with. Maybe baby laxative. I have no idea. But the pepper ball hits you, and the powder aerosolizes basically, and it gets into your nose and your eyes, and you're miserable for a while.
Speaking of riots, where was it that the video clip of them using that sound weapon or whatever? They I guess it was just a crowd of people. I'm trying to remember where it was.
Yeah, directed energy, I think it's called.
Yeah, and the crowd just literally ran off the street. It forced everybody to the sidewalks. That's
something barred from the Navy would use that. Like I think when they're going ashore, like basically to clear people off the beach. Like it's a sound you can feel. Evidently, I've never heard it myself, but I've heard it's very, very unpleasant to be exposed to.
Josh,
like you want to get away from it, essentially.
That's exactly what people did. Is they were all in the middle of the road, a huge group, and as soon as they got to the sidewalk, it stopped hurting them, or
listen. If you want to protest, that's your God-given right here in America, especially. But once you start blocking roads, I'm sorry, you've lost all my sympathy, and you're not converting anyone to your way of thinking by keeping Johnny late from his shift at Circle K. It's supremely unhelpful. Just my 2 cents.
I agree. This is, and lots changing in this world.
Well, more bodily functions in the news this morning. The next time you pass gas, make sure no police are around. A man in West Virginia faces assault charges after police say he passed gas in fantasy.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, it's funny until you get crop dusted.
Well, I mean, you think that guy's going to live that down at the station? That he arrested a guy who farted on him?
Do you know why 5-year-old boys think farts are incredibly funny?
Why?
Yeah.
It's because farts are incredibly funny.
Yes.
They are. Thank you. You're going to be just fine in stand-up.
Yeah. Already arrested for DUI, according to police report from St. Cruz.
What about sweetheart? The suspect did.
He passed the gas so loudly, the officer said it was, quote, very odorous. And created,
this guy loves it.
And created contact of an insulting or provoking nature.
Wow.
I think he just locked the newsroom doors and said he wants $20,000.
I want to see the camera crew leaving. I want them to walk by and talk to me before they get out of here.
Can we get Mike to talk about the ASP podcast for a second?
Sure. I don't know anything about it.
Not you, Mike. Our guest, Mike.
That's okay. If you haven't heard of it, I had not heard of you guys. I don't take it personally.
No, it's a joke.
Yeah, it's essentially the idea is that I interview, generally speaking, I interview people that have been in defensive encounters. So that have been, I had a woman a guy tried to rape her. That was this week's episode. She's in Australia, and now she fought it off. Sometimes the people win, sometimes they don't.
Yeah,
And
we heard Zen's version of that story, but go ahead, keep going.
Right. Yeah. So every week we have someone on who's been in a defensive encounter. Sometimes it's cops. Most of the time it's not. It's private citizens. And yeah, I think it's actually making a big difference because I'm having people write in saying, "Hey, I got into a this or that, incident with somebody, and I heard your show, and it made me realize I'm not crazy." There was a gal who came on because she heard another guy on the podcast who naked person ran into his house and he shot him and killed him. And this gal was in a similar situation with an ex-boyfriend who broke into her place with bad intent. She shot him and killed him. And it wasn't until she heard my show, our show, I should say, and heard that she felt like, okay, hearing the aftermath of that and kind of what this guy was going through, she's like, okay, I'm not crazy. Like, this is normal. Like, the stuff I'm going through is normal. This is okay. And yeah, that's it. It's not a fun show. It's not high comedy, but I think we're doing a public service. I really do.
No, it's a great show. I have seen it. It is a great show.
Cool. Go ahead, Mike Morse. Plug this show again, will you?
If I were you, I would watch what? I would watch Active Self-Protection.
No, but the podcast you just talked about, Mike.
No, I don't know what that is. I was very busy doing other things. I'm always working.
Ka-chunk. We got Big Daddy. I used to live in some apartments on the East-West Highway back in the 90s. I don't know what's going on. I think they're trying to get me to say I don't trust any of these people. I don't trust any of them. It. You guys should make a Mike W react to clips of Johnny Somali. He racked up 6 charges and 30 years potential prison time so far, with more on the way. I just saw a clip today of Korean. Yeah, Korean guy. He's on the street. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And this guy just hits him. He just walks by, just hits him, keeps going. You know about this Johnny Somali kid?
I'm not familiar. I assume he's the captain now. That's all I can tell you. I don't know who. I never heard of him.
It's this, Mike. It's this IRL streaming thing that's going on, where a lot of times these streamers will have security bodyguards with them, and they'll go out in public and fuck with people and do it live for content. So this dude I think he went to Japan. I think he went to Korea, and in Korea, he's just gotten in trouble left and right. Koreans are attacking him when he's live on the street. By
the way, I assume he's in South Korea. By the way, probably wouldn't try that in North Korea. I'm guessing.
Yeah, they're trying to give him his own show in North Korea. They're yeah. What were you saying, Frog?
So they have these statues in Korea that are dedicated to the women that the Japanese forced into like sexual slavery during the World War II era, and he was like defacing those statues. So that's why the whole country's a
idiot.
Yeah, there was some like special forces, South Korean, military guy who beat the shit out of him the first time. That was the first one.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And I don't think he's allowed to leave because he has to.
No, he's in the middle of a court. He's in the middle of a trial.
Yeah.
Just an American, I assume.
And
this guy thought going to Korea was a good idea to try this in Korea for some reason.
This is his whole format.
John did a video on some guy who was like some kid, like an older teenager, maybe early 20s, was just going around saying nonsensical stuff to people, and some guy was like, "Get away from me!" He's like, "Oh man, here, talking to my phone." The guy shot him.
Yeah,
it's a real thing.
Speaking
I don't know why.
Speaking of, I have this legal question. So I'm in the state of Alabama, and John has said numerous times that he would like to show up unannounced.
I'm in the state of Alabama.
Unannounced at my house. To, as he claims, just talk. But then he does this and he does this, and and he does the neck roll thing. He'll do that sometimes. He's got very long arms. Legally, if John were to show up at my door, I'm a licensed gun owner. Legally, what am I allowed to do and not do?
I assume you want a serious answer to this question.
No, for real.
My advice to you is to not open the door and to call the police.
Right.
We call it outsourcing your violence, basically. I wouldn't. because if you open the door, now you've eliminated the thing between you and whatever this idiot's trying to do. Leave the barrier in place, call the police or the sheriffs, have him come escort the guy off your property, have him trespass. If he comes back again, have him arrested for trespassing. I wouldn't.
Should you drill a little hole in the? Should you drill a hole in the front door so you can put the gun through it so you don't ruin the door?
Don't recommend that either. I would just avoid the guy.
How about this one, Mike? If someone's attacking you with a knife, do you run from the knife or do you grab it?
You run from the knife.
Look, so I assume the person in this situation is unarmed.
Well, so this is a debate Mike and Joe have gone back and forth.
I have one opinion, and Frog has the wrong one. So.
Mike's a run away.
He thinks he can outrun a knife.
Joe,
yeah, you can.
Joe is run towards. What's your opinion?
Well, it depends on 1,000 variables that I can't possibly predict.
Well, but
generally speaking, it depends. Is it a giant?
It's not a personal thing. No, it's a robbery. It's not like a
crime of passion.
Right.
I think it's a judgment call in the moment. If you think you can outrun the person, then absolutely. The problem is if you cannot.
But I said throw your wallet and just you don't have to run. Just leave. Just throw your wallet. Give them the wallet.
My dream.
Yeah. We talk about compliance frequently being a fine option. Like it's not worth whatever's in your wallet is not worth getting your neck cut open. So I would not fight with a person with a knife if I didn't have to. I've seen it way too many times where there was a video we did in we weren't in South America. The videos from South America in front of a bodega where they're just beefing and blowing up on each other. And the guy punches him and this guy pulls something out of his bag and just cuts his neck. The guy's bleeding. He was dead before he hit the floor.
Yeah.
Knives are scary, man. I don't mess with.
So you leave as soon as you see one. You say, here's what you want. Give me your money. Here's my wallet. I'm going this way. Why would he follow me?
Yeah, but
as long as if he's just out to murder you, that's what he's going to do. So
yeah, but how often does that happen? How often do people just say, I just need to go on the street and murder somebody?
Not frequently. So I would say if you choose to comply and get the heck out of Dodge, that's fine. I'm not trying to fight somebody with a knife if I'm unarmed.
Well, that's the difference between you two is some people are betas and some are alphas.
Say you're either an alpha bad boy like me.
This looks like something Neil said.
Or you're a good boy beta like me.
This is Joe. Joe did a lot of these side videos.
I hope Neil's still watching.
Yeah.
This is Bad Boys Network. Follow the rules. We hate the rules. Good boy betas love following the rules like me. Please stand tight. You can eat one rule. And bad boy alphas always have a Discord kitchen. Oh yeah. Come here, kitty.
That broke me.
Biggest ornament as the kids. Real alien. So, are you a rare bad boy alpha like me? Or are you just a comic good boy beta like me?
It's me and Mike on the inside right there, personified with the ears and everything. We're just absolutely terrified.
Everybody wants to be an alpha bad boy.
Let's go.
But only 1% of boys are bad boys.
Yeah.
We're the rarest of all time.
What in the actual fuck?
Hey, Mike, are you looking for a bungalow? Because
oh Jesus! No, we have some more bad cam for him to watch or a game.
Joe has a side gig.
No,
what do you have? You have badge cam stuff?
We have some more badge cam stuff, and we have a game to play.
I could do all that, but in case you're looking for a new place to live,
Jesus wept.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's wait. Hold on. I don't have that one ready. God damn it.
God punished you.
Yeah. Go ahead and play the badge cam.
Well, I had a quick question for Mike.
Oh yeah, go ahead and pause the badge cam.
Mike, no, I'm just a serious question. Like, say I live in Florida, right? And I'm a licensed gun owner, but the guy next to me is 90. Now, considering how old he is, do I have the right to shoot him, considering that he's only got a few more years to live, or do I have to like?
Well, you got to mention that the 90-plus-year-old man attacked you.
Yeah,
first.
If he attacks me, the guy's like 90, but he's old. He's like 90 years old, and I'm say I'm like 100 pounds.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
So the defense is he was going to go anyway soon, so I shot him.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
illegal.
does it justify it a little bit more that like if the guy's harassing me, if he's on my property, and Florida has a stand your ground rule, right?
Yeah,
Law.
I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, so
go ahead.
So technically, if I pull my gun out on a 90-year-old man, he's the dick, right? For going on my property.
Yeah, being on the property.
I mean, we frequently deal with the question, when can I shoot someone? People will ask us that, like, hey, when is it okay for me to shoot someone? You're asking the wrong question. The question is, when must I? Absolutely must I shoot someone? And I wouldn't. I mean, if you can articulate that you're in fear for your personal safety, that you're in fear of death or great bodily injury, sure. If you can live with that, I guess. But it is Florida, so
right.
Who knows? I mean, I hear sheriffs in Florida encouraging their citizens to shoot people all the time. So I don't know. It's a different mindset for sure. Florida man is real.
Oh,
Hey,
speaking of Florida, man. Yeah, go ahead. Did you have something?
I was going to say a 90-year-old is on your lawn and you're a bad boy. What are you going to do?
Hey, this is the guy escaping. Did you guys see this?
What a nice woman. He was basically assaulting her, and then now she's helping him, Yeah, I mean, really.
I don't think you should be driving it.
No, you shouldn't. You can't do anything really, or else.
Honestly, no, you have to just sit here for a while. I need you to calm down.
I love that he's got to put the hat on. Like that's gonna make everything okay.
I don't know. You're getting involved in. I know you're right.
Beer math. Let's go.
beer. This is beer math in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
All of his beers have clearly dissipated by now. It's fine. It's been 2 hours. Callback, right? That's a good stand-up. High singer that thing.
The flowers! The flowers!
All right, get ready. Here we go.
Oh no.
Could get worse.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah.
Take the keys out.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna take the keys out now that we let him drive. Oh my god!
Those things are meant to drive drunk. Those golf caddies. Come on, you're supposed to get blitzed on the course.
I mean, 75% of the time, the person operating it is probably impaired.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You leave it on the course.
Yeah,
you leave it on the course.
Yeah, I once crashed one of those because I dropped a joint by the pedal, and it's literally like a movie. I was holding on to the steering wheel and fishing for the joint, and I'm like, got it, bam, right into the back of my buddy's car. Yeah, this is great.
I saw that movie. It was Caddy Hack.
Hey, he ejects himself out of the car.
Yeah.
The flowers!
the flowers.
Oh my god!
Ow.
Oh my god!
He's fine.
Yeah.
Take the keys out.
Oh my god!
Think?
Yeah.
Down goes Frasier.
Those weren't
The worst part is he
original.
won't learn anything because he's not going to remember any of this. He'll remember zero of this experience.
Right.
Zero of
And
this.
you said something that is so true. They never get hurt. They're always fine. It's nuts. I'm looking. Oh, can I just say, if you want to play the greatest game in Vegas at the casinos, now by greatest I mean getting your drinking for your money's worth.
Okay.
This is it. This is it right here. I can't tell you how many amazing nights I had getting shit faced with friends playing this right here. the metal horse racing game. You guys ever play this?
Yeah.
You have to pick two winners, right? Here are the odds, like 42 to 1, 31 to 1. So you just pick first and second who's gonna finish which horses. We get so drunk, we're yelling at these fucking toys. Scream, come on, 2-5, you piece of shit.
They still have those? Is this like recent?
That's the thing. I think downtown Vegas, you'll find these.
Right.
On the
Fremont
strip.
Street. This is some Fremont Street activity right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Best
no.
drinking game ever. Sucks when they're in the lead and then they just stop and you're like, no, piece of shit. Yeah, Yeah. Somebody's like, what has the best odds? Is it blackjack? Is it this? Is it that? I said, no, fucking that's your best bet.
Yep.
Gaming wise. Would you watch this show? I would watch it. Tell me what you think.
Nice iPhone 5. How old is this?
Wait, check this out. It's a show about operators.
Ooh. Now, are they professional operators?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah, you have to be. I mean, look at this.
Okay, that's what they're doing.
This has got to be from England. This is the most British thing I've ever seen.
Right? Look at this.
Wow.
Damn!
Boom.
Huh?
Where you hit the power button with the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
They didn't smash the fucking things to pieces.
Amazing, useless skill.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got nothing with. I mean, where are you going to go?
I would
Letterman
love to
doesn't
see
do
that
it.
with like unprofessionals behind the wheel
Oh, that'd
and
be
trying to
great.
pick up babies. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes
While
out
really, really high. or something.
takes out 4 rows of the audience, turning it on. This, did you know this? Dad said you can charge a phone with a banana.
Dad's drunk.
Really? How do you explain this then?
You watch. Right to the green light and the king.
That's right.
Well, off you go then.
Give me a banana right now. I want to try this. Give me a banana.
Lock
Anybody
the
have a banana?
doors.
Yeah.
Give everyone a
Zen, I know-
banana. I need 40,000 bananas in here.
Zen, I know you don't have a banana, but
I have a banana.
You should try
I think
this.
you need
right
two.
now.
Do you have two?
Why do you need two? Two?
Well, it looks like he's got two on there.
Well, that's for
One's for eating, one's for
backup.
charging. Oh, they're touching. Hold on.
Oh, I don't have one. God damn it!
Who only has one banana?
When you eat the other 3 that you bought and you haven't gone to the store yet, yeah.
He goes to the store, he's checking out, and the checkout girl goes, "Banana for one, sir."
Oh no.
Think about Surge from Beverly Hills Cop 2. You take those bananas.
Hey, is this psychotic or am I just? Is this too much? Okay. Right? No, that's not the way you time. You ready for this?
Can't do that.
What's happening?
You've
Watch
lost
this.
me.
Look at this.
Okay.
I mean,
What?
Yeah, literally no one does this.
Yeah.
If you're a sea
Why?
captain, probably.
yeah, yeah. What are we? What am I?
See these, like, kind of fold-
This
Go
guy's
ahead.
sock drawer is meticulously organized. I mean, every pair is color coordinated and perfectly folded.
Yeah, you see these videos how to fold clothes, and they fold a shirt down to the size of a stamp.
It's
You're
ridiculous.
like, oh, I wish I could do that, and you try, and like, it didn't work.
I'm going to borrow a Bill Hicks joke. There'll be a reporter standing in front of his house with interviewing his neighbor. They'll be like, I always wondered about his collection of little shoes. You know, I never knew what to make of that.
All right, so Mike, do you have any jokes that you already have that you would use?
Nah, I mean, no, not that I would do on such an illustrious format as this.
No.
I don't dare. No, I don't. I don't. Pretty much what I have is story. Like when I did my little fake me out comedy routine to a bunch of drunk people, it was just cop stories that were relatively funny, and they're probably not funny sober, which is why I probably won't repeat any of them.
But do you have? Is it going to be all cop related, or are you going to do more personal stuff? Like
I think
that's not personal, but
I think there's a reason I haven't tried stand up yet, which is that I'm nowhere near ready. But I think it would be mostly observational stuff. I have a
Why don't we try this? Why don't we try this?
ideas? Okay.
Why don't we do like in, I don't know, 3 weeks, a month, 2 weeks, whatever you're comfortable with. 60 seconds worth of material.
All right, I'm down. I'll do that.
Okay. I love it. I love it. And the chat will help and everybody will
and
help.
also come up with concepts, ideas, themes you want to do. And
Mike's
they
just
could
looking to put you to
I
work.
want to know, like, I want to pick his brain a little bit. Like, what is your did you ever notice thing that you're working on right now? Like, if you have something in your head, like, did you ever notice that
Oh man. Put me on the spot with that one. Did you ever notice? Like,
Don't-
what's the deal? You know, it's Jerry Seinfeld.
Don't do black people dancing and rapping their order.
Hey!
I'm doing that one.
That's a thing. I've not heard of this.
It was
when
in
he
the
comes
80s.
back with his
in that-
material, maybe we could get comics to come on to help him punch up the jokes.
Ooh.
Yeah, or just
yeah.
ridicule me mercilessly.
No,
it'd
It'd be nice to have comics on here for a change, right, Joe?
That's what I'm saying.
And I think the audience is good enough to help punch up his stuff.
Yes.
And okay, all right, I like it. I like it. I got some ideas.
How about in a month?
Okay, done.
All right,
done.
What's this Balmer comment?
Do you guys mean Balmer, as Stuttering John would say?
Yeah.
Balmer.
People call it Baltimore or Balmer if they're from Baltimore. Balmer.
Mike, what's your EDC?
My everyday carry firearm is a HK VP9SK in a Kydex holster, and then on pepper spray. I have a
salt and pepper spray. That's good because
salt and pepper spray, which it comes in handy when I get some flavorless chicken. Just a little dab of that on there, and I'm good to go.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's kind of it. I have a tourniquet that I usually keep on me somewhere because that's the thing most likely to be able to save someone's life in the event that they're bleeding to death. And I always have a trauma kit that I keep in my car. John's gonna get mad at me for saying that. I'll have it on my person, but John carries an actual IFAK on his ankle, but I'm usually wearing shorts because I'm not as dedicated.
Wow,
because it's Tucson and it's 1,000 degrees. So
right. This guy has always got a tourniquet on. I left yesterday without my wallet for 3 hours. So, you know. The Bop uses pepper balls.
Bureau of Prisons.
Okay, Bureau of Prisons. I've used and been hit with those. Very painful, stronger than paintballs, and harder plastic.
I've been hit with paintballs. They're not fun.
Yeah.
Did Stewie work for the Bureau of Prisons? Is that one of your viewers?
Stewie's a regular, absolutely. I don't know if that's what he
how
did.
That 3-week academy was at Fletsy. They have at least back in the day. There'd be like I was there for 7 months the first time at our academy. There was like 10 BOP classes started and finished in that period of time because their academy was notoriously short. We would hear them complaining in the chow hall about being homesick. I'm like, dude, you're here for less than a month. Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to hear it. Do
you watch Mayor of Kingstown? Did you ever watch that show?
I started. I didn't finish it. It lost me. I think it was police procedure or something. Like you don't want to watch. You don't want to watch a comedy routine with a comedian sitting next to you the same way you don't want to watch a cop show. There's like 3 good cop shows ever that I could stand to sit through all the way.
Yeah.
And that show, something lost me at some point. Is that another Taylor Sheridan thing?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the 5th floor flyer ever try the 6th floor? Yes.
I'm not sure, but by the way, there's a story behind that. Fun fact, we reconstructed it, which is that guy, the parolee, had checked in a 1st floor room the night before, gone out to the Trophy Lounge, which is the shittiest dive bar of all time in National City, come back to that place with some whores he had met at said lounge who had a room on the 5th floor. You with me so far?
Sure.
Yeah.
He knows he's wanted. He hears police. He's like, oh, I'm going to jump out of my 1st floor window. I like to picture that he jumped out and then defied gravity for half a second, like Wile E. Coyote, then held up a sign that said, uh-oh.
You're right.
And then there was the trail of dust behind him as he fell. But yeah, that's what we think happened there. Is he thought he was so. That's exactly what it sounded like. Yeah, that's our theory anyway. That's what happened to him. Poor guy.
Hellraiser, farts are funny until you're riding in the carpool lane with Jim Florentine driving the car. So I'm told. Yeah, it's not.
No, you ain't lying.
It's bad. He locks the windows and puts the heat on. It's brutal. Farts are funny. I fart alone and laugh like Stutjo watching himself do an interview 30 years ago. Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. It never ends.
That's funny.
It's Skinnerd or dead tonight. Stay tuned. Thank you, Mule.
Thank you, Mule.
I hate the dead. Go with Skinnerd. Mike, Tim Hortons, Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
Dunkies all day, baby. I'm a Dunks guy. I never had Tim Horton. I've heard it's good. I know that Sheets and Wawa is a whole thing up in PA.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a Dunks for coffee. Their donuts are terrible.
Bubble Popper 24 becoming a member. Thank you, Bubble. Good to see you as always. S. Scott becoming a member. Thank you. JFK Headchunk. Hope you read. Oh, have you read Haha History to prep the two perps for confession? Yeah, that's
whose terrible comedy history book is that? I wonder.
This guy right here, Mike Morse. Yeah, no,
it might be fantastic. I don't know. I've never heard of it.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah. And once again, are you looking for a new place to live, Mike?
No.
All right.
No, I like it here.
Perfect. I think I can change your mind. I have a perfect bungalow. And the
we alluded to the bungalow earlier. What happened?
Well, here we go.
It's a great day in the Tampa Bay to tour this adorable little bungalow here.
I'm seeing enough. I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more.
Joe, stop being modest.
By the way, Joe's a big fan of yours.
A huge fan.
Yes, and I appreciate y'all embarrassing me tonight.
He looks up to you, and we wanted to showcase him.
That was his first
Joe is on fire for your show. Some have called him flaming.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Historic Kenwood in St. Pete. This single-family home offers 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, plus a bonus room and a garage, and you're walking distance to Central Avenue, and you have all the bars and restaurants that the Grand Central District has to offer. Inside, you've got a really nice open concept with your...
Yeah, those shoes. That whole outfit he's going to be wearing a day.
Now, Mike, where's the best place to hide a trauma kid in that outfit?
I'm thinking probably gluteal cleft. Somewhere in the gluteal cleft is probably a good spot.
You nailed it. That's exactly where he keeps
I
it
wouldn't
from.
wear that. There's nowhere to put my pistol.
Let me ask you this. As far as just...
Joe actually calls his rear end a trauma slit.
Oh, boy.
Would you be able to catch this perp if you were to run away like this? Watch carefully.
It would be a perfect sunroom because of all the windows, great home office, yoga studio, and it connects to the garage. And there's even a garage off the alley.
Have you ever had a perp run off? You ever a perp run off on you like that?
Okay, actually, I have.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were helping a vice unit out. That's
Sure.
I think that kind of the rest of those blanks fill themselves in. I feel like
Yeah.
there was quite a few people running away like that, and they were not hard to catch.
You caught them before they floated away.
I love
unfortunately, Under Armour did not make fishnets or heels, so they were just stuck with whatever they got at Nordstrom Rack.
I saw this online. I thought this was a great little. It really puts our society in 2025 in perspective. Listen to this. Hey, watch this. Look at him.
Empty, soulless void that he's trying to fill.
I hate that we have to
Instagram.
Yeah, it's like I hate that we have to do this every time we order food.
Right.
Oh, just empty inside. I thought, yeah.
Can't I just enjoy my meatball sub? Why do we have to do this every time? Sebastian.
So listen, we got a body cam thing. You said,
hold on a minute. Hold on. I want to put my 2 cents in here.
Oh, this is Quinn Vickers. He's a private eye.
Private investigator, bounty hunter. I know this guy, Mike. I'm familiar with his work. I just wanted to say that I've drunk more beer and pissed more blood and begged more quiff than any of these homos. And let me tell you something. I like your style, Mike. I like your style, and I like the fact that you're doing stand-up comedy. I love that. Here's a little thing I got for you, because I was watching the show and I'm like, I got a little something for him. So the guy jumps out the window. The guy jumps out the window, right? Which is already hilarious. Jumps out the window. He's got 4 elbows. He's a broken man. It's hilarious. It's already hilarious. I love that. He's bloodied. He's clinging to life. You go up to him and you go, "Thanks for dropping in."
Wow.
I like it.
Wow. That's great. And
I don't have any. I need the what's his name?
Clip
David.
it. We'll clip it and send it to you. Yeah.
That looks like someone decided to drop in, or did he put him back on after he does it? I can't remember. David Caruso.
Yeah.
NCIS or yeah, there you go.
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
Oh, that's where that's from.
Yeah,
Anywho, I gotta run.
No problem. Hey, thanks for throwing out Quiff. This is the first time I've heard that in a while.
Game recognizes game, my friend. Nice to meet you.
That's right. You got something special, guy. I love that. Love the no mustache thing. It's got that whole Amish feel to it. I love it. Love quilts. Love barns. And I love you, Mike. Take care.
He's a good guy. Mike, did you watch the whole Jeremy Dewitt police impersonator story? That guy was a douche who fed off of Power and Authority. You familiar with this?
No, I've seen plenty of police impersonators over the years. We call them squirrels because they're like dying to be cops, but their credit rating or they had a heart murmur or something and they had to work security, so they drive a 98 Crown Vic with police package that's been the lights have been taken off, and they hope people slow down in front of them on the freeway because it gives them a semi. Yeah, they're out there. I don't know this particular one, but
I know one.
They're out there.
His name is High Pitch Eric. He's a huge. He's got a huge boner for cops. Has for years.
Heard that name in a minute.
Oh man, he has lights in his truck. He has a fake badge, and he used to get extra parts on Donnie Wahlberg's show. What was it?
Wahlburgers. Yeah, I'm familiar.
No, the
Shield?
cop one. The cop
Shield?
show they used to do. It's not the Shield. It's
the blue
the Blue Bloods. Yeah, Blue Bloods.
So they would put him in extra roles. He took the prop gun with him, and he had the prop gun in his car. I would yell at him. I'm like, "What is wrong with you? You're gonna get shot." The problem is, so many cops were fans of the Stern Show. He once got pulled over doing 90 in a 65, and the cop let him go with a warning because it was high pitch. Fucking crazy. Wow. Yeah.
I bet Beetlejuice wouldn't have gotten that kind of treatment.
No, Beetlejuice. It's like walking through the airport with Beatles, like walking through with Ali or Michael Jordan. Everybody knows. Everybody fucking comes
He's hard
over.
to miss.
Hard to miss. Everybody wants to talk to him.
If that was
Beetlejuice
impression,
huh?
So if only someone did an impression of Beetlejuice or High Pitch Eric.
Go ahead, do a Beatle impression. You're good at it.
You do it, dummy.
I'm the dummy?
Look behind you.
What? What's behind me?
Just let it die. Just let it die. Just let it die.
Why are there no? Oh, okay. This is El Diablo. He likes to tell jokes, street jokes. Mike, the bonus room is his butt. You didn't know that. Oh, breaking KB news. He is sniping and analyzing your analysis of his traffic stop gone wrong. This should be good.
That.
Let's go. Give me live coverage, Frog. Let's go.
Boom, 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 boom.
Ask Mike about keystering.
What's keystering?
Yeah, that's a thing too.
What
So when someone goes into prison or jail, frequently they will get arrested on purpose in order to insert things into what we call their prison wallet.
Yes.
And so to keister is to take something contraband into jail via one's lower colon. And
but they find
guys are specialists at that.
Yeah, but you find, not you, but people find it, right?
If they know what they're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays, good luck, because they're literally giving you like a TSA kind of scanner at most jails now, where you get in like it's going to scan your internals. You're not gonna get anything through.
Right.
There must be a funny story if you guys want to hear another funny story.
Yeah, as
true
long
story.
as it's something up somebody's ass, we're in.
Well, kind of, sort of. It was.
Hold on.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's.
Pussy's got the rewind turned off. See?
What's the matter?
That fella from counting his super chats all night.
This guy. That's the guy on the left who's
making a good guess.
who
Though.
looks like he's slowly dying. That's the guy that was yelling at the state trooper.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So KB, what do you see in me that no one else does?
Potential.
I've enjoyed lots of it.
Yeah, this is the show that's sweeping the nation.
Yeah.
They're back on.
We watched something more interesting, like flies fornicating.
Boom!
Yeah, I got
it.
Boom!
Check this out. One of my favorite pranks.
Immediately looks better.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Mom. What? Denzel Washington dead at 67. You don't.
It's a great prank where people just tell other people that their favorite celebrity's dead and record their reaction.
George Clooney dead at 61.
I don't think George Clooney's family would react this way to George Clooney dying.
No, don't tell me like that, Allie. You better have the kids because I will fuck you up.
34. Adele.
No!
Well, that's really, really funny.
All right, sir, relax.
Yeah, what is he so angry about? Look at the kid he's corpsing back there. The kid's trying to hide his laugh.
Car crash. Car crash.
Oh my God, Bruce Springsteen dead at 73.
What? No! Wait, honey. What happened?
Who's Bruce? He died.
Oh my
Hello,
God.
Bruce.
Elton John dead at 75.
That is a fucking lie.
Those reactions are the best.
Yep.
Oh
get
my God.
That's a lie.
Mom, Elton John died at 75.
Shut up.
Yeah.
25, you know?
Oh my gosh. Idris Elba dead at age 50.
She harbored the idea in the back of her head she was going to meet him someday. That's what she was thinking. And what's the name of the guy, the idiot who makes fun of your show or whatever, that moron?
Oh, Kevin Brennan. Yeah.
You'd be like Kevin Brennan, still alive, and then you get that same guy reaction.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Still around for some reason.
Completely unprecipited. What's the word I'm looking for?
We don't know.
But I've been here for hours.
Yeah, it happens.
I was drinking. I've been here for hours.
Yeah, bad.
All right, so this guy is obviously a flying spirit. They're
That
not.
girl.
They're not. Huh?
That girl.
A young lady.
Oh, well. Excuse me. News to me. It's the first I'm hearing of it.
Her pronouns are they them.
They dem is a little tipsy, and
probably works in the WNBA. So
maybe let's see what's going on. Let's see what happens.
Weather. Gotta do something, right?
I don't know what we're going to blame it on, but...
Watch out. Yeah, unfortunately, it's their policy. You just can't be that intoxicated when you're flying a plane, okay?
I'm not that intoxicated.
We need...
Intoxicated.
All right.
I'm burly intoxicated.
I watched them not allow Tank Abbott. Remember the UFC guy? Tank Abbott?
Right.
I watched him not allow him on a plane once.
You to go to the terminal.
Suck my Suck my Oh, I can suck my
Okay, Chelsea. Just go to the terminal.
Yo, I don't give a where I'm at.
Okay.
Listen, people will only take you so seriously when you're riding your suitcase around the airport. You know, I see people with that thing now, the electric suitcase. That's
not a good.
I mean, just fucking walk, asshole.
Gonna have a bike pursuing a suitcase in a minute. It's going crazy.
That's hilarious. Is this the airport cop?
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
I like him already.
Totally normal, right? Chelsea, you gotta get off, or the doors are gonna close. Negative, thank you. Chelsea, can you do me a favor? Can you roll with me to the main terminal? You can't hang out here. It's a secured area.
Roll with me.
I will just leave you alone. Yeah, follow me.
What the?
Follow me, Chelsea. We'll roll out together.
Yeah.
Chelsea, I'll race you.
This is my kind of cop. I love this guy.
Police, let me see your hand. That's a deer. It's a deer. It's a deer.
A deer?
It's a deer. Stand down.
Stand down. Yeah.
Dude, that's a nightmare.
Put your hoofs in the air.
Yeah. Hoofs up, fucker.
It's a dumb deer on top of that.
You're enough, right?
Open the door. Open the door.
This is the best.
Maybe that
In order to calm the deer down, We're going to yell and make as much noise as possible
yeah,
to get
yeah.
the deer nice and calm.
Let's launch an air raid siren off at the same time. This deer's on fentanyl. I'm telling you, this deer's whacked out of its mind. Him holding a chair like at the circus back in the day.
You know, what bullet they got venison for the month?
This fall, coming to theaters, Cocaine Deer.
Yeah, right.
From the makers of Cocaine Bear, bring you Vin Diesel in.
Those cops missed a prime. It's coming right for us, joke.
South Park.
Yeah.
There we go.
Drive turkeys.
No, turkeys are
Turkeys
worse.
are fucking nasty, man.
They are nasty.
They will throw down. They are no joke.
They're like delicious geese.
Yeah.
Well, the Canadian geese are just as bad.
Yeah.
I mean, birds have no respect for humans.
If they don't have any respect, why would they? They can fly. They don't need us.
Yeah, but listen, we're up on the food chain. We eat them. They don't eat us.
Yeah.
Canadian geese. Soon there'll be American geese.
You know, a lot of people are saying,
if the geese and the turkeys team up, we're fucked. Let's be honest. You know, those are two of the angriest fucking birds out there.
Hey, go home. Go home. Go home. Go. Hey. Get back.
Oh, look at him pulling his stick out. Oh man,
that's
You know what
it's called
bothers me?
What?
What bothers me about this is this officer doesn't even bother to take a moment to acknowledge the fact that the turkeys have been here for generations, and he's standing on land that was stolen from the turkeys over 250 years ago.
Right. Indigenous turkeys.
Bravo.
I'm saying. Thank
Well
you.
said.
I feel superior now after saying that.
But it's a good thing he pulled out his turkey be good stick.
Yeah.
Hey. Go ahead. Get out of the road.
What we have here is a failure to communicate. They're chasing me.
I think I'm
Wow. He's going to catch some shit for that in the station after this
Yeah.
after this badge cam makes the rounds and roll call.
Yeah.
Tase those turkeys.
Yeah.
It's almost
Oh, my
Thanksgiving.
God.
Or
one tase. Just tase one of them. Send a message. The others will know.
Yeah.
Get back. Come on.
they're like, you get in your car and get the fuck out of here.
Get on the road. Listen, Mike, it's not that they're trying to deport them. Just get off the fucking road. That's all they're asking. It's like this big.
This is actual footage of the first TLM rally ever.
Why don't you throw a flashbang or something?
Yeah.
That'd be outstanding. I'd love that. That'd be crazy funny.
Guys are angry.
Yeah, of course. They,
You know,
if they showed up to your house bothering you, you'd be fucking angry too.
You know, in Jersey, it's a $1,500 fine to kill a Canadian goose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if they're walking across the road, and and they stop sometimes, you're trying to get somewhere, and so you can't do anything. What are you gonna do?
That's they're very aggressive too.
Oh yeah,
They're super aggressive. I feel like I can kick one. I can kick its ass, but
then you got to pay a fine.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like it'll be a pretty good fight. It won't be so one-sided.
Mike, you ever heard of Don Jamieson, the comedian?
I have.
About the Mike that I care about.
Sorry, no, I have not.
Well, he works for us here on TSN, and he's got he's a comedian, he usually plays all over the country. Are you going to be anywhere, Don?
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Discount, what's up?
Well, something did come across my desk, but I'm not sure if I should read it or not.
Go ahead.
Really? Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's okay. We're just trying to work out the condiment packet numbers.
Oh, okay.
If anyone is in the Newark, New Jersey area between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., I'll be fighting a large angry black woman at Roscoe's Waffle House and Fried Chicken Emporium. Come in for some dark meat and some broken noses.
I like it. I like it. It's the best dark meat in town. Everybody knows that. Thank you. El Diablo, thank you. El Diablo, thank you. Oh, wait. Okay. Who's this guy? Why does he wear his beard like that? Weird looking.
It looks fine.
Well, you've seen me here a million times.
Yeah.
Says El Diablo.
Exactly.
I'm giving you guys $5, so.
He gives a lot, and they're usually attached to racist street jokes. But imagine showing the State Farm people this video. All right. I think I got another thing here. What do we have? Oh, yeah. We just got. This is a buddy of mine. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ed Bassmaster. You know him? He does like prank videos. He's been doing it for a while. He does different characters and shit, and one of them is a new character where he just speaks gibberish, but one or two words of English mixed in there, and records him talking to people. It's a 30-second thing. I thought it was good.
What's going on, my man? Campbell John's Bart with Bart will Do TV. How you doing, sir?
Doing great.
First time at the flea market here. We're trying to find a Coomerall Titchum.
I don't know.
We're out here out of town. I'm from Multnomah, Texas.
Okay.
Okay, meet you, my camera guy. He's from Russia. And we doing a documentary on the flea markets. Especially smaller towns, make up all sizes, come out and find a Coomerall Titchum. Why?
I don't know what you're asking me to find.
The Coomerall Titchum.
What is it?
A Coomerall Titchum.
I don't know.
He's laughing. He knows the Coomerall Titchum. He's trying to get the dirty bird out of here with a wee whistle, right?
I mean,
you got New Orleans. That's what you're going to hear anyway.
Yeah, like the Bayou, right? Yeah, Bayou's all like that. Any of you guys ever try a charcoal mask?
Nah, I got canceled for that.
Look.
Oh.
Shuli.
What?
What is this?
Hold on.
Charcoal
Let her explain. She's taking off her charcoal mask.
Yeah.
She didn't really like the results, so we'll see what happens. I'm actually quite afraid to pull this off. Oh God. Oh my God. No exaggeration, it really hurts. Oh God, it's worse by the hairs.
How many hairs you got there?
I thought that was Tracy Morgan. Sorry.
Insane Clown Posse's really gone downhill lately, I'll tell you.
Okay, I'm just gonna start ripping it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'm now Rachel Dozil.
Let's get through the chin here. Okay, ready?
Wow, if you have that much hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wash
And
it.
they call these people Butch.
Oh, it's rough. It's rough here by the sides.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm just gonna get.
I should have just trimmed that goatee before doing this. God damn it.
Oh, there goes the sword patch.
Got a good rip.
Steroids.
This is gonna be bad. I can tell.
Not the lips. Oh God, not the lips. Ah! I keep sucking the thing in. Rip it. Give me this. Oh, what is this now? I'm gonna hate you. I want you to know. Nope. Why did you tell me you were gonna do that? Is my cheek still there? Is everything still
Oh, yeah. How strong you think that tape is?
There's a lot of hair over here. Remember we talked about that?
I know. Is that?
Talked about that.
It's like electrical tape.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was good. I thought, hey, the price you pay for beauty. Am I right, ladies?
Don't I know it?
Don't I know it? Hey, Mike, what can we promote for you, pal? Because you've been here over 2 hours with us. 2.5.
It felt like 6. So I mean, yeah, just if any of your crowd has not heard of active self-protection and they want some good, sane, sober, moral, prudent advice on how to protect themselves and their families. That's what we do over there. And then my podcast is on every major podcast outlet, Active Self-Protection Podcast, and it's doing really well. It's exciting. When I came on, there was something like 3 million subs to our main channel. We have 2 channels, and we're at 3.47. I'll have to tell John that I'm claiming the 0.47 million.
We'll back you
Since I
on
came
that.
on board. Those are all because of me, probably.
Yes.
We support you on that. We'll back you. We'll go. We'll fight for you. Don't you worry.
Before you let me go, I would like to mention that peanut butter and jelly and fellatio are words that Neil wanted me to say. So I've said them, and I think he owes me money now. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but
Well,
there
I
you go,
think
Neil. Fellatio.
Weren't you supposed to work them into casual conversation?
Hey, look, he said Sam. I said him. I felt pretty good about this, honestly.
There are 2 things that eventually stick to the roof of your mouth.
Oh, look at
Hey,
that.
not bad. This guy is a
Look at that.
comedian.
That was
Ka-chunk.
Yeah.
Ka-chunk, baby.
that was like some of that amazing Karnak with Rob Saul. Peanut butter and fellatio. What I'm going to be doing with my dogs later after the show.
Bichon Frige.
We'll introduce you to Rob another time. But I can't thank you enough for giving us your time and coming on here. And in a month from now, we're going to hear some of your stand-up. And anything you need from us, don't hesitate to ask. And thank everybody over there at Active Self-Protection. And we'll hope to see you again soon, my friend.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Great to meet
Take
you,
care.
man. Yep.
Later, Mike.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yes, Mike, Active Self-Protection. Give it up. Mike Willever.
Yeah.
The man.
Nice guy.
Hey, listen, the guy spent 2.5 hours here with us. That's a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put him through this.
Very bad.
You want me to cut it off?
Wait.
There you go.
The weight.
Leave it.
Oh shit!
Oh! It's a zipper, right? The zipper.
Yeah.
Eyelid.
Yeah.
Wow. If only he was Kevin, he wouldn't worry about it because he had 2 of them.
Hold on, here, just squeeze up here.
I can't watch this shit, dude. No way. I can't watch it. Oh, squeeze. You need a pit crew to get your jacket off your eyeball? That's fucked up. Is Kevin still on crying about us?
Oh, hold on. Let me check.
Yeah.
No, he's done.
Is he?
Yeah.
We'll be watching that on the next Anti-Karen, though, because I caught a couple minutes of it. It's fucking hilarious. He's such an uninformed fucking boomer.
Well, he started after us and finished before us. So that's the problem, Nick in Fort Wayne. When you're in here, you can't send him money, and then he wraps up quickly.
Yep.
All right, before we go, let's just watch the worst promo ever in the history of people.
We're gonna watch John's TV appearance again.
It's worse. These guys, for whatever reason, obviously they're wrestling fans. They decide to cut a promo, and it is not good.
Oh.
Much like their outfits and their physiques, it is not good. It's actually maybe the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's that bad.
Let me tell you a little something.
I like this guy who's showing you how badass he is by breaking a stick down piece by piece.
My favorite is the guy on the left with the red pants who is doing this and is doing absolutely nothing.
This guy, the red pants guy, steals the whole show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna try not to stop this a lot, but it's gonna be tough.
Let me tell you a little something about my family.
Well, they have kindling.
Right. My family doesn't know I stole 8 hammers from the garage.
A very, very long line of hammers. And you know,
Did you see the jump move from Red Pants?
Yeah.
line of hammers. My mom always told me, you never want to be the nail. Never that. You want to be the fucking hammer. Because once you become the hammer, you become a stop. Stop, baby.
Yeah.
And That's where I got all these hammers.
Now, my dad doesn't have any hammers.
Hey, they're staying out of trouble. You know what I mean?
They're staying out of trouble.
Yeah, they're in the woods. Who's the guy in the back?
I know. That's what I'm saying. This guy's like, guys, I think we should do what we wrote, but if you want to wing it, I'm sitting this one out.
Yeah, that guy's in the back. He's ripping up pages like, God damn it.
This is dog shit.
My work.
Oh, I love that.
I was like, excuse me, that was a rental television?
All right, listen, we'll be back. I think maybe we'll do a little raid tomorrow. I'll be around for it. On your way out, please hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify if you haven't. Check out Active Self Protection in their channel. Thank Mike again for coming on and hanging with us tonight.
You're welcome.
And Mike, our guest as well.
Yeah.
And that's about it, man.
And
thank you guys.
Don't forget, Sunday, I have a feeling big night.
Yeah. KB wants to see a copy of Mike's pay stub. Coming right up.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot to go over on Sunday.
Yeah, we're getting updates now, actually, but we'll save it all for when the time is right, and that time will be very, very soon. Go check out Zen with Mike Racine. You can go to Zen's X account, get all the information. The gig's pinned over there.
At the Zen Comic, it's April 4th, 8:30 show, Montclair, New Jersey. Thank you.
Yes, and the great Mike Morse and JoJo the Dodo. He's back there. Discount. Thank you to everybody. Have a great night. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Because they're trainables through snow and rainables. Like you and me, they're average Joe and Janeables. Yeah, we're all trainables, fancy and plainables. Cleaning up those stainables, unclogging your drainables, pumping your propanables, cooking your chowmeinables, piloting your plainables, serving your champagneables, selling you cocainables.